This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
What is?
Got one right now. The urge to pop that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day. What we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in. I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be here.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in. That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, where?
Ginger.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence. Excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome into another edition of Brayley's Virtual Tour Live, the evening edition. By the way, shout out to Wente Talks and Trending as well. I saw the news about Kyle doing what he's doing to Stormy, and believe you me, I will cover it. Child, it's always something new in this damn subject. But tonight we're gonna do what we do because we have been covering the Braxtons every Monday night. I was going to review on Saturdays, but I'm like, you know what? After 3 with the T, we just kind of need a kickstart to the weekend. Not to mention you get the Braxtons Monday and then you get a new episode Friday, so it works out really well. This episode that we're going to talk about really got into the sisterhood, right? Got into the sisterhood of this family, and even though they went away for 3 years, child, the brokenness is broken. And so I'm going to handle this very delicate with sensitivity and care because, like I said, I'm a black man talking about black women on TV, right? So even though I'm going to say what I'm going to say, I'm going to see it how I see it, I'm going to feel it how I feel it, I gotta recognize that, listen, all of us in life have family members that we can't get along with, and some we do. And that grief is in the eye of the beholder, and finally, we can only take on so much that we can tolerate. So with that being said, higher is way and low is available, but either way, we are live on tour. Yes, we are. By the way, y'all, if I do leave, stay right here because I did order something. Should be coming here in just a little bit, but I'll be back. You see the virtual tour background. Yes, you do. You hear the virtual tour music. Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have all of you here. Hopefully all is well. So let's get started, y'all. Let's get started. This is episode 7 of the Braxtons, right? So, and Razy is here. Say hi, Razy. Say hi. Say hi, Razy. Say hi. Say hi, Razy. Say hi. Love Razy around here. Yes, we do. So let's get started though, right? So we start with Mama E. She met up with Towanda and Trina to get a manicure pedicure. And they talk about the date that Mama E had and that she really didn't like the date. She appreciates her daughters, but they just don't get it right. And I remember, Toni said that, she wants, Mama E wants her man to be tall and walk like Denzel Washington and just, one can dream, right? But I think Mama E is of a particular age that is not that she can't get down because she is, how about that? I mean, that's, I feel like that's her closer. Like before conversation ends, she will say, now listen, this is what I think, and how about that? I love Mama E, I really do. So there's an LA photo shoot and for the Braxtons, and of course they're going to hang out with Toni Braxton at her rehearsal for the Love and Laughter Tour, which, by the way, is happening again this fall at the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas. I'll show y'all that, and we'll promote that as well. So basically, Trina doesn't want to, have her hair out. She wants it her body Photoshop because she wasn't able to lose 10 pounds. And so Mama E said, you can go borrow, some wigs from Towanda because she doesn't wear any hair. I'm just like, oh Lord Jesus. I mean, she already got alopecia. Did you really have to do it like that on national television? But apparently there's this person named Brooke. And I don't know who Brooke is. Maybe she is a family friend or somebody close to Towanda. But apparently Brookie has some hair that Trina can get. Let's see here. Arkansas is the best team in the SEC. Screw Florida. Okay, now see, you didn't have to do all that. Well, listen, we the best, ain't we? I'm sorry. Really? All the times that you go off, one time I go off and you can't support me. I love my Razorbacks. You know this. I'm gonna just put you down. Razy loves Florida. Razy loves Florida very much. College football is a whole world upon itself. So with that being said, right, so we're in LA, right, for the rehearsal of the Love and Laughter Tour with Cedric the Entertainer. And so the show is an hour and a half, 90 minutes, right? So basically what ends up happening is, hang on, let me see something here. 4 minutes, okay. 4 minutes. So basically what ends up happening here with Toni is that, you know, Toni is doing what she's doing and Cedric is going to enter in stage right. And so, you know, Cedric is doing his comedy, this, that, and the third. And Toni, you know, she's feeling it because, you know, she has lupus, but also too, in the same token that she has lupus, you know, I mean, she's also dealing with the fact that she's got this photo shoot coming up with the family and she's thinking about Tracy and she's overwhelmed, right? She's overwhelmed. So she tells this joke about this garden, right? And it's like carrots and mushrooms and all that stuff. And I'm gonna say this with all due respect. I love you, Toni Braxton, but stick to singing. I'm sorry. Like, listen, either you have it or you don't when it comes to comedy. And listen, I'm not saying anything that I won't hold myself accountable for. People think I'm funny, right? But they think I'm funny because I have a way of being a storyteller and being a broadcaster and a commentator, right? A social commentator. That doesn't mean I need to include myself in the act, right? It's called the Love and Laughter Tour. You bring the love, right? And he brings the laughter. Now, I am sure that if you know, did a love and laughter Q&A, right? Or you did a love Q&A with Toni Braxton and have the producers of the residency, you know, go to the audience and find some of the funniest questions about love. And then, you know, you can answer those questions. And then out of your answers will come some comedy, will come some humor, will come some giggles. I think that'll be fine, right? And that's the thing too. Like, I don't think that Cedric asked Toni to make jokes, nor did the Cosmos of Las Vegas ask her to make jokes. I think she wanted to make jokes just because she wanted to show that softer side because, you know, Toni is the rock of the family and brings people together, and she's forever in love for you. Come and love me forevermore, baby. She's known as the sultry voice of R&B music, so you know she's got to stay in that lane. So her making a joke is like, "Wow, hey man, what are you doing out your box?" So yeah, child. Yes, indeed. So yeah. So then after that, Mama E, Towanda, and Trina show up, right? And they are having lunch. And they're talking about the photo. They talk about the photo shoot to come and everything else, and that they'll see Toni, right? And then this hummingbird comes up, right? This hummingbird comes and flies around them. And for those of you who don't know, Tracy loves some hummingbirds, right? She absolutely loves some hummingbirds. And so they really thought it was a beautiful thing that this hummingbird was around them just to say, I got you. I thought that was a very beautiful moment. You know, I know that some people really don't like the family utilizing Tracy's story, but Tracy is the one who asked them to come back to TV. They did not have to tell Tracy's story at all. We did not have to see Tracy in that condition. We did not have to see little Kevin. And like I said before, Love and Marriage Huntsville, if the show went off, oh, happy day when Jesus walks. But at least with the Braxtons, there's some hope there that you have to know that everything will be okay. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone because I didn't order some information on the way here. Thinking about a minute. Hang on one second. Y'all stay right here. I'll be right back, okay? Let's see if I can take a mental note of this. Okay. Got it. Okay, I'll be right back. Hang on, y'all. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Can y'all hear me? Mic check 1 2 1 2. I know what you're thinking. Right? Why are there two people? Don't worry about them. I'm about to get something. So just gotta leave for a second. But we were at the photo shoot, right? So at the photo shoot, Towanda and Trina are talking about some of their endeavors, right? So as you guys know, Towanda has alopecia, and she's been very courageous about that story. And so basically what's happening with that is she will be going on a radio interview to talk about alopecia and Towanda's scalp line and Trina's hairline. Now, I do think that it is a very beautiful thing for these sisters to be able to support each other in business. You know what I mean? And I remember a conversation that, if I'm not mistaken, that Kim Kardashian had with her sister Kourtney of, if you ran a business, maybe you would know what that's like and all that type of stuff. And, we all remember the fight with Kim Kardashian and Kourtney Kardashian, right? I think we all do. Hang on one second. So yeah, like I was saying, I think we all remember the fight with Kourtney Kardashian and Kim Kardashian, right? And here's the thing, right? Kim with Skims and being a lawyer and everything else, right? That was her energy, and that is her energy, right? But every sister is not going to have the same energy for business. Just like every brother is not going to have the same energy for business. But that does not give you the right to be rude to your sister just because she has a different work ethic than you. And at one point in time, you weren't doing the things that you're doing now. And so it's nice to see that Towanda is in her groove and her element. It's nice to see that Trina is in her groove and her element as well, and them supporting each other. So then I think it was Mama E that did her pictures first, right? And let me tell you something, Mama E can hurt them. She really, really can. No lies told there. And, like I said before, when we saw Angela Gibbs, Marla Gibbs, and Judge Maybelline, to see full-grown black women, that's what I'm going to say, see full-grown black women, and also, too, with them being full-grown black women, to see them in their 70s having fun. No problem. Having fun with each other, right? And being able to have fellowship, I thought was really a beautiful thing. So to see Mama E in her gold dress and doing what she's doing, I thought that was absolutely beautiful. And then right after that was Towanda and her alopecia. Now, I gotta tell you something. Her and Shawn been together for 9 years, right? 9 absolutely amazing years. And there are some people that they never get married. Hang on, y'all, one quick second, okay? Hang on one second. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? All right. So we're talking about Mama E, right? And like I said, it's a really beautiful thing to see full-grown black women being able to evolve. So then we saw Towanda, and Towanda with her alopecia to be able to be in a photo shoot is a beautiful thing. A lot of times in life when you have a disability or a circumstance, right, it's very difficult to articulate how you feel. And I feel that the photo shoot for her really allowed her to breathe, probably for the first time in a while, right? Because Towanda is a mom. She's not a wife yet. But she wears so many hats, and she's being a bonus mom to little Kevin. And so to see her thrive and what she was going through was really good too. And then Trina has really taken a evolution. She really, really has. To be honest with you, I really love the fact that she has matured as a party girl. You know, that was her role on Braxton Family Guy. She was the party girl. And so to see Trina, you know, be with Vaughn, which we've seen Vaughn on the cooking Mondays. And, you know, Vaughn is that solid guy that he's like, listen, I will support you, and whoever you support, I support, but I don't put up with too much ish. And I think with Trina's personality, it is awesome that she has that counterbalance. You know what I mean? So yeah, I thought that was really, really good, for sure. Sorry, y'all. I'm right here with y'all. So I just got back in my place here. To use the words of Mario. Mario from Mario 64, y'all. Let me do this here. Okay. Nope. Okay. Give me one momento. And that's how you transition, everybody. So welcome back here. Bringing this virtual tour live. Just had to take care of something real quick here. Let me get my camera back on. So we were at Towanda, right? We were at Towanda and Trina. So like I said, with Trina, having Vaughn, having that comfort there, I think was really good. And I think, you know, we've all been a party boy or party girl. We've been out there, right? And I think a lot of times we tend to neglect the fact that sometimes being out there, it's really a coping mechanism, right? If you're partying all the time, you don't have to really wonder about your responsibilities. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to consume it, right? So then we see Toni, who does her picks, and Toni Braxton is amazing. Although, like, Toni, you can loosen up just a little bit, child, because when you were at the fitting for the Love and Laughter tour, you were like, I'm showing a little bit. Child, you were blessed. You're Toni Braxton. I mean, hell, if I was caressing that behind, Jesus. If I was caressing Toni Braxton and she was singing in my ear, I'm thigh, hip, behind. There's a process coming. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So then Tamar is doing her shoot in Atlanta. Now, here's the thing. I get that Tamar, you know, she has Dish Nation, although, well, she had Dish Nation. Don't know if she still has it because she got into a little thing with Jesse Lou over JR, which I don't know why JR allowed you to ruin a gig that you were so good at. Like, I wish Dish Nation would go to a full hour. You know what I mean? Hang on one second. Hey, everybody. I'm still right here. Y'all. Hang on 1 second. Hey, y'all. Sorry about that. Had a call come in. Sorry about that, y'all. My bad. So like I said, Toni does her thing, right? Tamar, she had a gig on Dish Nation. Now, for those of you who don't know what Dish Nation is about, it is like an entertainment news magazine, but with radio personalities. And so this started with Kid Craddock in the morning. He was in Dallas and he tragically passed away. A very, very sad passing. And he had this thing called Craddock's Kids, where he would take these kids, I think military and other kids, disabilities and other people, to Walt Disney World, which was very, very sweet. So he passed away. So it was Kid Craddock. Then it was oh my God, Heidi and Frank out in Los Angeles, and there was Ricky Smiley in Atlanta, right? So they would, give commentary on pop culture source, just like we're doing here. And then it evolved, and it had Dish HQ with Sherry Shepherd, right? It had Dish HQ with Sherry Shepherd. And then, of course, Portia Williams was on Dish Nation for a minute. And then, Tamar Braxton, she started to join a couple of times a week, and then she joined on full time. There was a situation where apparently a old friend of Jesse Wu must have talked to JR, and turns out it really wasn't that big of a deal. It was a public event, this, that, and the third. And so Tamar went off on Jesse Wu, and Jesse Wu was very loving, kind, and gracious. And here's the thing with Tamar, right? She wanted to do the photo shoot in Atlanta because she doesn't feel connected to production. But Tamar, what energy are you giving to the production, right? Because I'm pulling for you, but it's difficult to pull for you when you're controlling the energy that you're giving, right? Because guess what? There's no way. And just imagine, for example, if she went after, Robin Roberts on Good Morning America. Like, she would not have her job at ABC. Like, you gotta be responsible for what you do, child. So, Tamar had these waist beads, right? And she had them on for 3 years. And, waist beads can be an accessory, for an outfit on a woman. And so these waist beads have some power because they were holding on to memories of Tracy, and she was manifesting things for her life and this, that, and the third, right? So I felt that, you know what I mean? Because, you might have a bracelet that you wear to think of a family member. You might have a necklace that you wear to think of a family member. But the problem with Tamar to me is that, she has went to everybody else about what's going on in her life. I don't think she's ever sat still before, right? And listen, I can only imagine being a Braxton. You gotta match the energy all the time because you're a Braxton. Your sister is Toni Braxton, right? But I think she doesn't allow her soul to rest. I really don't. I mean, we all remember the JR situation with her coming on and being upset that, she took JR back after eating a whole booty sandwich. It's just like, I think you distract yourself by different vices so you don't have to handle what you need to handle, right? And that goes for me too. That goes for all of us. But Tamar, it just seems like every time it's social media, something. She even said that people were waiting for her downfall. Nobody's waiting for your downfall. is you put the negative stuff out here. So if you put negative, we cover negative. If you put out positive, we cover positive. And you can clearly tell that from this channel. I cover 50-50 of everything. I cover good and bad. I do. So I feel like that was a little much. So and so, you know, she's trying to find the best version of herself. And Shawn has been around for a while now. I'm trying to think who Shawn is. Oh, no. Okay, now I remember who. Shawn is Towanda's man, right? So Shawn was appearing back in the day in Braxton Family Values, and so they've always hanged out. It's just like Oprah and Stephen. They haven't gotten married, right? It's been 9 years for them, but they've been together, right? So then we're in LA with Towanda, Trina, and Toni. And so, you know, they felt that not having Tamar there was quite sad, right? And I can feel that. I can absolutely feel that. You have grown up with your sister, all y'all doing your own thing, and for her to not be with the itch, with the family for the shoot, that can be disheartening, because if you're doing everything you can, you feel rejected after a while, right? So Cedric mom has lupus, so Cedric is sympathetic and understands Toni Braxton, but also too, I feel like Cedric is that type of dude that, you know, he's very understanding. I think there was a story, if I'm not mistaken, of him cutting off his family members because, he said, I'm gonna give you this is all I can give you, because his family was abusing him. So it seemed like Cedric is always good people. So then Toni, we gotta talk, because I don't know how you. So Toni and Cedric are going to be dancing in the Love and Laughter tour, right? Or the Love and Laughter residency, rather. And so, you know, Towanda and Trina were asking, what does he dance like and all that stuff? And guess what? Toni said that he danced like a Chippendales dancer. I'm like, what? You know, Chippendales is like butter rolls and you know, stuff like that. By the way, if you haven't seen Welcome to Chippendales on Hulu, watch it. Child, y'all think that Love and Marriage Huntsville is some ish. The Chippendales was real. But you gotta watch Welcome to Chippendales on an off day where you ain't got nothing to do, because mentally it's going to take you through. It's almost like The Resident on FX with Steve Carell. And Steve Carell, you did your shit in that. Excellent series. But anyway, so Chippendales movement, according to Toni, that's how Cedric dances. And then Towanda has been, you know, dating Shawn for 9 years, and Trina's on her third marriage, right? Okay. So then, you know, in Las Vegas, Shawn and Towanda go to this restaurant. And, you know, Shawn is like, well, no, I think it was a bar. So they go to this bar, right? And Shawn's like, I have some gum. How do I get rid of it? And Towanda did like this Cheshire cat grin, like, and he was like, why do you have to be so nasty? And I'm just like, listen, you asked a question, you gave an answer. And so Towanda gave a drink suggestion that she wanted, and then Shawn had this drink called 69. And I do see the chemistry with them, and I love them together for sure. And by the way, shout out to the curly black Thickalicious waitress. Whoop, whoop. Anyway, y'all know I like what I like. So, you know, Towanda and Shawn, they feel married, right? And Tawanda's like, wait, asking me if we're gonna get married. That's up to Shawn, right? And so Towanda has always had alopecia, right? Always has had alopecia. So in the Braxton Family Values, she would have, you know, her signature pigtails, right? And she would have, you know, a long ponytail, because those would cover up her, you know, bald spots, right? And there was this girl in the 7th grade that teased Towanda for not having hair, or her hair was thin. which I don't think was cool at all. Bullying is not cool. Y'all know I shared with y'all my story of my bullying in middle school and how that happened, right? And I will say, I think Towanda has always had a hard exterior because she doesn't let go. I did not know that. I don't think anybody knew that watching Braxton Family Values, and she had alopecia, but it wasn't our business to know. But I'm proud of the fact that Towanda doesn't seem so hard, because y'all remember that moment of nobody cares about how I feel. Nobody cares about me. And so I'm glad that she has rested in the fact that it's absolutely okay to be human. So then we get to Jennifer Hudson, and that appearance with Cedric the Entertainer promoting the Love and Laughter residency at the Gospel Hotel in Las Vegas. And so, not Trina Child, so many T's, but Toni feels overwhelmed, right? Because she's feeling sick, right? And y'all know she has lupus, so that's happening. And then, of course, she's thinking about Tracy. And so she walks out with Cedric. And, they talk about, Jennifer Hudson talks about the show coming back. And, Toni feels that, it's difficult because she thinks about her every day. And, I will just say this to Toni Braxton. It's okay to be human. Like, good Lord Jesus. You are Toni Braxton, the singer, but you're Toni Braxton, the human being. Good damn. Don't ever apologize for crying over your sister. Don't ever apologize for that. Are you kidding? If one of my family members passed away and they really meant something to me, I don't know if I can hold it in. I don't. We have to recognize that it's okay to showcase your vulnerability every once in a while, right? And with a celebrity, your life is not your own anymore, just on social media. But also, too, it's okay to just breathe and just be like, I can't. So, with that being said, that is the review there. And so, with that being said, let's look at the preview for the next episode. Here we go, y'all.
You're drinking, eating, and that bothered me. I don't want you to lose another job.
I get to connect with people that have passed on. Tracy does come through, but she is so emotional.
Why are you here?
I just have one question.
Can't risk having my residency shut down because of health issues.
The Braxton season finale next Friday at 9:30. Part of For Real Fridays on WeTV. Stream every moment on All Black.
So, a lot going down in this next episode. Now, Mama E is there with Trina. Talking about she's eating, she's drinking. We know that from the grief counseling session that she drinks and she eats to be able to cope with what's going on, right? So, and Trina saying that I don't want you to lose another child. That I feel you, but good Lord, jeez. Man. And so then you have Tamar going to another person and not just being still and just being like, listen, maybe I just need to go back to church and hear a good word. And maybe I just need to cut off my phone for a minute. And maybe I just need to go on a cruise for about 3 weeks and not do shit. Now, of course, she can't go on Carnival Cruise Lines, because Carnival's Carnival. But, she could go on Royal Caribbean, get her suite, and get a private entrance and exit and all that stuff. But she just needs to be still and listen to coherent thought, because when you're going to this person, that person, this person, that person, your perspective gets jumbled up after a while. That's why you need to be with 1 to 2 people that you trust, maybe a family member and maybe an outside resource. But when you're going to anybody, everybody, you lose sight of what you believe. And so then, the clip there with Shawn and Towanda, if you saw it on social media, you already know. But if you haven't, you'll tune in for the episode. So that's at the Love and Laughter residency. And then Toni is saying that she doesn't want her residency to end because of health issues. So, let this be the final episode. You just don't need to come back. Call Tamar to always be screaming God. When she listens, she will listen to someone saying that you can speak to someone who has passed away. That stuff is not even real and it's fake and evil. So yes, please don't let this show come back because they're a hot mess. They're trying to make money off of constantly talking about the sister's death and they have a close relationship. It's sad. I never believed in that meme stuff. And yes, I side-eyed them, but this came back because when Tracy wanted to film, they did, but now they want to use her passing as film. No, I'm well on that. Kind of feel the same way. It's definitely not the same about Tracy. I thought I wasn't going to watch it. I have the way that she Tracy on TV. Next, they got close after the show ended, allegedly. Then she didn't know about Tracy being sick. Nobody told her until a few weeks before she passed. It's allowing Tamar sending prayers and healing to her. At the end of the day, they were sisters. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that's what's getting lost in the sauce with this show is that this is not Love and Marriage Huntsville where we just put random people together and hope something sticks. I mean, they're friendly, right? But you get what I'm saying. Most reality shows, they put random people together and hopefully it sticks. But these are sisters. And like I said, I really believe that this episode showcased the sisterhood. And even though they went on break for 3 years, and I'm sure their personal lives are healed, but together they're not. They're still broken. Now, it's 8 episodes. Now, I didn't know if it was going to be 10 episodes, but I think 8's a good solid number. Now, I would like a 2-part reunion, right? I would like a 2-part reunion, you know, just to sit down with the family, see where they are, this, that, and the third. But, you know, maybe a reunion's not needed, you know what I mean? So, but listen, we're going to take a little commercial breaky break, and we will be back with more Virtual Tour Live right after this. Roll it.
Yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Hey, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
For Ramirez, Wingstop's triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Welcome to Copeland's.
Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big, or if you like, too small. Copeland's, there's always something good.
Sweet morning dew, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. God, you are found. I come from my face. Our son is your son. Welcome to the celebration. We all we got. I'll see that. Don't you leave here to go for happiness. listen to me to the show.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back into Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Guys, I have all of you here. So I'm refreshing it to see if Trina is going live tonight. But I'm not seeing a live yet for Monday night. For Monday night cooking. So, but yeah, like I said, I think that, will the show come back? Depending on the ratings, I'm sure it will. I mean, these are the Braxtons, right? This is the black family of reality TV, right? And let's be real. Carlos can say whatever he wants to, but he knows without the Braxtons, there would not be a Love and Marriage Huntsville. Because I think it was the Kardashians, them, and some other show at the time, right? So it wasn't really a lot of reality TV shows, but especially the black sector of reality TV, they were it. So, it is what it is, child. I will say though, I don't think anybody expected the Braxtons to be where they are, and I don't think anybody expected the show to be what it is right now. So we shall see though. We shall see. I'm trying to refresh to see if anything will happen. By the way, I want to play this clip because y'all do remember the video, right? So I want to play Trina's response because I do think it's important to give the other side. Here we go.
This is a very important conversation to have. First and foremost.
Oh, no, don't. I'm sorry, it's not done. That blue line.
First and foremost, I did not leak that.
It's not doing it. Can I answer?
No, wait, give me 1 second. I did not leak it, and I know for a fact Towanda didn't leak it. As a matter of fact, when I was talking about a video, it was a completely different video.
You weren't talking about that one.
I wasn't talking about that one. I was not talking about that one. That shocked me. Just like it shocked everyone else. Did I know about it? Yes, I knew about it. Because it just happened a couple weeks ago. But I did not release that. No one in our family released that because we were trying to protect little Kevin. Because as a matter of fact, the video that I have, the video that we have, had nothing to do with little Kevin. He had absolutely nothing to do with it. Zero. I'm just as perplexed. I don't know how many people have that video that's circulating.
First off, it came off a Ring camera.
Yeah. So I mean, you can timestamp that and see when it was.
Yeah, but it's
we didn't have anything to do with that.
The person whose Ring camera that was.
Yeah.
It has the date and time.
Yeah.
Right.
It keeps a running time for in the event of it being a crime being committed.
Absolutely.
So that's silliness. But I want to say this.
Please.
Hey, let me say something. Let's talk about the reality of things. This is a business.
The reality of reality TV.
Yeah, the reality of reality TV is that it's a business. And my wife and her sisters are businesswomen. So if they were going to release it, they would have made it a part of the show and made money off of it. Why would they give that kind of intellectual property away? Why would they give that to somebody so someone else could make their dimes off of it? That's just dumb. I mean, you guys got to think. So whoever's that clown that said that is ridiculous. First and foremost, why release a video in an effort to do what?
We wouldn't, whether to make a dime or not, we wouldn't have done it anyway.
Exactly. But if you were going to do it, you might as well get paid for it. But you would never do that because what is the benefit of I just don't understand how you win by doing that. What do you?
There is no dime. There is no amount of money that is more important than our nephew's mental health and his mental health state. He lost his mother. He lost his wife. He lost his kid. He got the whole divorce. I mean, this was on the show, so I'm not stating anything that wasn't already put out there. And then on top of it, especially with this video that happened a couple of weeks ago that was just aired, what, last week? Was it this week when it aired? A few days ago? I don't know. Why would we put that much stress on our nephew? We're not going to do that. That's not even who we are as people. Because he, unlike his father, is our blood. He is bone of our bone, flesh of our flesh. We're not trying to make life harder for him.
That's crazy, man.
And again, the video that we were talking about was completely different. It had nothing to do with our nephew. We weren't trying to disparage our nephew in any way, shape, or form.
So whoever said that is someone.
They're either in his camp.
They are. They definitely are, because they're searching for something.
So I wanted to play that for you guys because I do believe it's important to hear the other side. And I'm with the Braxtons on this. I think for Kevin Sr. to do what he did by saying that his son caused his mom's cancer, it's just foul shit. It's beyond the pale and it's completely unnecessary to do. And it goes to show why, not Towanda, but Tracy did what she did. It goes to show why she did what she did. Because she absolutely knew the incoherent person that her husband was. So I'm glad that, Tracy did what she needed to do, and it is what it is. So Kevin Sr.'s a piece of shit. What do you want me to say? So anyway, let's check in on what Tay talks here.
Obviously, blurred lines because their contract should have said what it said. And when she made more money, I feel like Kyle, with the part that I did read, he was saying, you ain't pay me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put my investment in, you gave me for this part of the sale, but now we done got millions.
Absolutely not.
And I'm still an investor. And
Absolutely not. I don't think that they would do their nephew like that. And like I said, out of all of them, I think Towanda has really taken on the mama bear role, the bonus mama bear role on the strongest, right? She knew what was going on at the grief counseling session before everybody else did, right? And also too, what Kevin Jr. said was so articulately profound of, if I always go to y'all, what is it for me? So I understand that, my mom, well, more my mom than my dad, but my dad agrees with my mom on this point. My mom has always said you should be able to take care of yourself 10 months out the year at least. If you need help, you need at least 2 months, might need help. And so, listen, I've had conversations with my parents of I gotta tie it up on some things, right? But they also said, listen, if you need help, we're here to help too, right? So I just pray for everybody involved to be well, except for Kevin Sr., that piece of shit. But I don't think that the family would try to hurt little Kevin. I really don't. And, Tamar, I'll just say this. Maybe the reason why nobody tells you anything is because of how you handle your life. And I know you love little Kevin, but let's be real. If I'm looking at all my family members, if I'm looking at Toni, Towanda, Trina, and you, Tamar, right? I'm looking at all y'all. Toni, she's Toni Braxton, right? So she loves me, but she may be busy because she's Toni Braxton, right? But that doesn't mean that she won't drop everything, because I do believe Toni Braxton comes through her family members. I mean, obviously, she got chosen and still made sure that, people were okay. I look at Trina, as you know, a evolved party girl, right? So she has Vaughn. The kids are grown. So I could call on her here and there, but also to recognize, like, you know, Vaughn is Vaughn, but Vaughn has taken on an uncle role, right? So I could definitely call Trina and Vaughn, but you know, with Towanda, obviously Towanda must have done something for Lil Kevin to feel that he can go to her at any time, and then we have you, Tamar. So, like, I'm sorry, beautiful. I don't know what you want me to say. Now, I do believe if somebody's messing with Lil Kevin, I believe you could get some people. You could do a drive by and you know, do why pop pow with your fists, of course, child, with your fists. But also too, like, just like you were at the grief counseling thing, like nobody tells me anything. Maybe it's because of how you are. Did you ever think about that? So yeah, I'm refreshing it to see if Trina is gonna be cooking tonight. Maybe she might take the night off. Oh, wait a minute, here it is. 6 minutes, 52 seconds. Now, y'all know I love me a good time with Trina Braxton when, you know, we're watching her and Vaughn cooking. It's always something funny. Now, you know, the clips and cocktails, you know, that's Friday nights after the show. You know, Friday nights we're already live on tour, so. But yeah. And you know what? Honestly, to tell you the truth, I feel like, oh, you know what? I'm going to type that in the chat. Clips and cocktails can be a show where you talk about, look at me producing, the news, aka clips of the day while drinking cocktails. It can be beyond. The Braxtons. Now I know what you're thinking, Brandon. Why are you giving this idea? Well, I mean, hell, I mean, clips and you know, the show's about to be over, right? The show's about to be over, so it makes no sense for the show to be over and clips and cocktails go away, and it's a popular thing. Like, y'all know I'm all about people being successful and stuff, so yeah, it really does look delicious. Now, I've never had I don't think I've ever had an enchilada. Now, I know an enchilada is not a beef burrito, okay? I know enchilada is a dish, okay? So let's not do that, but yeah. I'm going to turn on my camera now because we've done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, indeed, we have. So, yeah. We're just waiting now for Trina and Vaughn to do what they do. So, yep, that's what we're doing. Glad to have all of you here in the building with us. Glad to have you here. Yes, we are. There we go. Okay, I can still hear y'all. Okay. No, child, sometimes StreamYard be StreamYard, so I gotta make sure I can still hear you good people. By the way, on the Stormy thing, I see she's too desperate. She should have settled. She's doing everything very unprofessional and ghetto. My Lord. Well, Stormy, I think you should have just done the right thing, child. So, we are just waiting at this point. I'm virtuous woman. You're good people. I really do appreciate you. I love you more than you know. Thank you very much. So, yeah, we're just waiting. Just waiting here, about 2 minutes and 11 seconds away. From that there. Of course, y'all know everybody's going to be coming in right at 1 minute. Thank you very much. You're good people as well. I really do mean that. Like I said, I think this should go to show that, you know, people can be good on YouTube. If people are being good on every YouTube live you see, don't you think you should question who you hang around? Like, wait a minute, well, they always positive over here, and every time I go over there, I'm in hell. Just a thought. Three people here now, just waiting for Trina and Vaughn to come through. Absolutely. Because I've been going for a lot. I've been going live for a full year. Have y'all seen me switch up over here? I just ask questions, John. That's all I do. You can't say that about everybody, John. Absolutely. I've always been me from the jump. Now, you may not like the way I go about from time to time, but you can always say I've been me, though. Yeah, we're just waiting for Toni Braxton here. Okay. We're just waiting on Trina. Which reminded people respect that should. I mean, strawberries and pineapple. Okay, then, all right. Trina's show will make you feel hungry, so I got fruit. Understood.
You know what's really fun? Making a website on Wix.
Hey, we're How Ridiculous, 3 childhood friends and digital content creators that do epic stuff from Perth, Australia.
We've got about 50 million followers. We're in the billions of views, and we're a small team. We always felt like our content was all about entertainment and being fun, but there was also this, sort of professional business side. One of the things that we knew was basically essential was getting our own website, so people would actually see a proper official group who mean business and who can deliver. And we now get unbelievable opportunities to do things like film balloon popping races with Manchester City.
Not big old huge enchiladas. They're usually this size. So that's what we're doing. It's not the street corn size, but it's very close. The street tortilla size. Like maybe an inch. Yeah, if that. So, what are you doing? See, don't be doing that. I'm almost ready to hit the end button. Me too. No, so you change the subject and stuff. You can't do that to people in the middle. Shoot. Okay, I have some shrimp that have been deveined and deshelled. That vein, that little black, yeah. So it's been deveined, and then there is tail on the end, which is amazing. And then we have our ground beef that we're going to use for our ground beef enchiladas. That is red enchilada sauce. We need that much because I like to put them on the bottom, I like to put them on the top, and I like it very, very saucy. And some people, they dip their tortillas into the sauce, but I don't do that. But that's the authentic way to do it, but that's not what we're doing today. Okay, pumpkins? Okay. Now I have my cheese. This is pepper jack and cheddar mix. I have whipping cream that I'm going to need for my shrimp tacos. I'm gonna mix this with the salsa verde. You're welcome. Sour cream. Because duh, everybody needs sour cream with enchiladas or any Mexican food. It's amazing. Then I have, this is chive and onion cream cheese that I'm gonna put with my shrimp. Make it super creamy and have that added flavor. You're welcome.
The music is a little loud, I will agree.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, but not too many green things. I'm done. And also we have our This is not fresh jalapeno. This is pickled from the jar because I like pickled jalapenos. And they tend to not be as spicy. Now, mind you, make them yourself. If you take what I call the rib or the pith off that white part and the seeds, it won't be so spicy, but you'll still get that delicious flavor from your jalapenos. And I did it this way because I'm just going to put it on the top. People who don't like the spice, people who don't like jalapeno but they like the jalapeno flavor, we're going to put it on top once we cook it so they can just take it off if they don't like it. Why am I dark? So we're going to make the shrimp last because it doesn't take shrimp that long to cook. And for people who are going to be, because I know you guys, you always have something to say, but I'm going to say this ahead of time. You don't want to cook your shrimp all the way through when you put it in the skillet. Trina, why don't you want to cook your shrimp all the way through? Because it's going to cook while it's in the oven. And you don't want rubbery shrimp. And that's another reason why you want to use fresh shrimp as opposed to, thank you everybody, as opposed to using fresh shrimp. You want to use fresh shrimp because if it's already ready already, it's going to be tough by the time you're finished with it. So we want fresh shrimp and we're going to undercook. We are going to undercook it in the skillet because it's going to cook in the oven and it's going to be rubbery. Who likes chewy shrimp? It's like, it's like eating escargot. It's not good. What escargot? It's super garlicky, but we'll leave that where it is. So we're going to start with our vegetables, okay? Because I'm going to have to use the vegetables and split them in between the shrimp and the beef, okay? That's what I choose to do. You can do completely different in your kitchen. Okay, pumpkins? Boom. So we're going to start by adding some EVOO into our pot, but not a lot. You don't need a lot. We're just going to sweat our veggies because we have to split them, okay? I might as well put some in this pot too. Now, Donna's saying hello, but I'm going to show you guys this right here. We have our green pepper.
I think they got the music.
This is cilantro. We have our white onion. We have our fresh garlic that has been more sliced and chopped very, very coarsely because I just want those flavors to come out. But don't put garlic in your pot at the same time as you put everything else. Why did you say that, Trina? Because your garlic is going to taste bitter. And yuck, nobody wants that. And we're going to put some tomato in there too because it tastes good. You're welcome. Yes. Over here we have some green onion, but we're going to put that on the end. And then we have our lemons, I'm sorry. Boom, boom, boom. But we are going to use lime juice. I went to the store today. They were out of limes. And I said, is there a lime shortage? They said we put the order in, but they didn't come in. There's a shortage on the limes. So if you can get limes, get the limes. I'm just saying. Boom. So we have our olive oil going right here. And I'm going to be honest, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous today because I have a chef right here in front of me. I'm a cook. I am not a chef. And while I am very confident in my ability, it's a little something different, with having, a chef in your presence. Yeah, a little intimidating.
Yes, a lot.
So, with that being said, I said it and I meant it. Boom. But it's just the truth. Oh, I got to turn this down. I'm going to fry them. We don't want to fry them. We just want to make them just a little clear, a little bit. Just going to saute them a little something. It's okay if your ingredients get mixed in just a little bit. It's okay. They're going to get mixed in later. Okay? So we're going to add all of this, all of that. And we all know Vaughn is the best stirrer in the whole world. And she's not going to lie. Okay, so. And we're okay with that. Everybody's not going to like everything. But we're gonna add a little salt and pepper in this. Excuse me, baby boy. A little salt.
What's this?
Those are garlic knots.
What's that? A piece of garlic right there?
No, garlic knots. It's bread.
Oh.
Fresh ground pepper.
All right, so Trina is spicing up.
And Von's gonna stir.
She's spicing up
She's
the
amazing.
brown.
Oh, and I'm gonna put just a little bit of this basil olive oil. It gives it an amazing basil taste without having to add basil. And you definitely don't have to add bay leaves. Some people do before the process and they just take it out. That's not what I do. And I also don't add cumin to mine, but we'll talk about that in just a minute too. So I'm gonna put just maybe a tablespoon of basil olive oil. Just gonna put it in the cap like that. Boom, tablespoon. There we go. Nikki bought it for me. Chef Nikki bought it for me. Okay, so while that's happening, we are going to coarsely chop our shrimp.
That changed the smell completely.
Yes, it's amazing. Now, I should have put some parchment paper down. Well, I didn't. Well, too late, I already put it on here. I don't even think we're gonna eat all these shrimp, so. What happened to my knife?
I didn't take your knife.
It was sitting right here.
You mean this knife right here?
Yes. Watch it. Very, very coarsely chopped. We don't want the whole shrimp in there for the enchiladas, but we're just gonna chop it up just a little something. So you don't have overwhelming bites. Now we have lime for our shrimp, but we're not gonna put it on there yet. Why, Trina? Don't you put the lime on your shrimp yet? Because it's gonna cook the shrimp. And we don't want that. We're gonna put it right in the skillet. Let the skillet do what that's supposed to do. And I'm gonna tell you what we are gonna do. We're gonna season it. Okay. And y'all know me. I change my gloves 18,000 times a day. That's all right. There's nothing wrong with being clean in your kitchen. Trina, oh my God, you cooking for your family. Why are you using gloves? I'm gonna tell you why I use gloves. I'm gonna tell you one of the main reasons why I use gloves. One of the main reasons why I use gloves, I have acrylic nails. Acrylic nails are some of the dirtiest things you can ever have in your life. Respectfully speaking. And I know people wash their hands, they wash and they scrub and I do the same thing. But they hold so much bacteria. They really honestly do. So if you could, do yourself and your family, just do them a service and it's not gonna hurt you. It's not gonna hurt your feelings to wear gloves. Now this is my favorite seasoning in the whole entire world that everybody knows. Kinder's, this is the blend. Salt, pepper, garlic. Boom, go to, get it. I don't have a dime in this race. They're not giving me an endorsement, but you should, because I talk about y'all all the time. But true. I love Kinder's. I'm never gonna stray away from Kinder's. No matter if they pay me for it or not, I love it, and I'm gonna use it. And this is their buttery garlic and herb. We're gonna sprinkle that on just a little, but not too much. Now we don't want salty enchiladas. We don't want salt enchiladas. We don't want you having Lipitor by the time you finish eating the food.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Anything else going in here? What's this?
And where?
In this skillet.
Let me see. Yes, we need the garlic. Time for garlic. And Von's gonna add the garlic. Let me tell y'all something. Even though it's right here, my love.
Oh.
Even though
what about
these
this
are
green, what about this green stuff?
No, that's for later. Just the garlic. I know these are enchiladas, but I am from Maryland, and there is no way under God's green earth I'm gonna make some seafood and not put on some Old Bay. You can agree. Disagree. You can like it, you cannot like it. You make yours your own way. If there is Old Bay, not this one because this hasn't been opened yet. There's some Old Bay going on my shrimp. All the way. all the way. And I use so much, it's probably, see, look, it's not open either. Look, see, because I love Obey and because I'm from Maryland. And that's what hey, this one's open for sure. Boom. That's a smidge, not a lot, just a smidge. SMIDG. Switch.
Okay, then.
Now we're gonna add just a little bit of chili powder. Or if you don't want to put chili, you can add taco seasoning. Okay, these are enchiladas after all. So I had to buy some new taco seasoning today because I was like, Devon has to open it. While we wait for the, okay, thanks, babe. Taco seasoning, just a little bit. You don't need a lot. I promise you don't need a lot. And you know, shrimp absorbs a lot of flavor. And I'm just gonna mix this up right here on this board. And then, so after this is done, the vegetables are almost done. They really should have been done. It only takes like 3 minutes usually, but maybe we turned it down too low.
Turn it up.
Okay. I'm just gonna mix this up real quick. And unlike beef, you kind of have to, because beef is it renders its own fat, and it's delicious. Shrimp doesn't have a fat source. You know what I mean? It has more of a watery source.
A fat
so when you put it
source.
in your skillet, you'll have a little bit of water, but when you put your beef, it'll be a little bit fat. Okay? It smells so good. All right, so these are nice and seasoned.
Is this supposed to simmer?
Is what's supposed to what?
Trina's really seasoning the shrimp.
It's supposed to what?
Simmer.
No, did you put the garlic in there too? Okay, that's fine. All right, so we got different size chunks in here. There's some that haven't cut at all. Now, after all the meat stuff is done, assembly is nothing. And then
Shrimp, mostly wild beef is greasy. Good to know.
Oven should be on 375, but I was gonna make these little garlic knots first, so I decided not to. And I also didn't do the corn ribs because they didn't have them at Trader Joe's. I have my own, but I wanted to do this is how it is when you do it at home, and this is how you get it from the store kind of thing. So they're not gonna be ready until like the 30th. So that's it. Okay, there we go. Season nicely. Vaughn will clean up the board in just a second. There we go.
Can I stop stirring or should I continue?
You can stop stirring, but you can put part of it in that other pot.
Here?
Yes, sir.
How much is part? Half?
Do half, please. Let me see how that's looking. Yes, that's good. That's good.
That's enough, right?
Yeah, that's enough. Okay. Put this. This is going to go in there, and the shrimp are going to go in here. But I have to have this heated up really good, really well. Excuse me. Yes. Shrimp fell on the floor. That's really gross.
Let's go ahead.
So while we're doing it,
It's got to go up there.
Yeah, so you go ahead and make that. Go ahead and brown that baby boy. And I'm going to show you guys the sauce that we're going to make for our shrimp enchilada. Okay, so we're doing the red sauce for the beef, and we are doing a creamy sauce for the shrimp. And we're not listen, Lindas. We are not doing any wonderful glass plates and stuff. We're putting it in aluminum. Okay, pumpkins, that's what we're doing today. You can use all your fancy schmancies if you want to. That's not what we're doing today.
Fancy smashy.
So now this.
I like that, even though he's a chef, the wife is the cook. Yeah, you know what? I think that cooking for Trina is her therapy. You know, her being able to conversate with people and for her not to feel alone. I feel like that's her therapy.
That's not what we're doing here today. Today we're using it from a can. Okay, and we won't eat it in like.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
You need to put salt and pepper on it. season?
You can go ahead and season it. Use the blend. It's over here at the Kendra's blend. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna put this in the bowl. To this bowl, guess what we're gonna add? We're gonna add this is a pint. So we'll probably do half of this and mix it with our salsa verde. I'm gonna put the whole thing in. Because I like creaminess. I have another spoon here. I'm just gonna stir this up. I should whisk it actually. To me, baby boy.
You want this on the
Oh, where has my favorite whisk gone?
Okay. You want this up on medium high? Let's start with 6.
Yeah, go ahead and stir it up real good. Babe.
No, this, babe. This.
No, it's fine because it doesn't take long for shrimp. I should whisk. I can't find my amazing silicone whisk. I'm just gonna mix this together though. Okay. Don't season this.
You don't want this one?
Tell me why. No, I want the silicone one. I'm gonna tell you why you don't want to season this. We're gonna add cheese.
One of these?
And yeah, that's what I want. Thanks, Dave. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Go ahead and whisk this up really nicely so we can incorporate it. I'm gonna keep that spatula because we're still gonna need it. Look, my baby. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I promise. Get that all in. Mix it all in. Bring it around town. Where's the moderator? They're asking for you, I guess. Somebody's out of order. And someone just gifted 5 more memberships. Yeah. We're gonna scroll down and we're gonna see who that's from. Who did? Oh, Tammy, you did another one. Look at you, girl.
I never used a silicone whisk.
Thank you.
You have a metal one. What's the difference?
All right, so we mix this very nicely.
You know, I guess maybe the metal one. I guess the metal one.
It already has
good for more cohesiveness, I guess, because with
I would rather
with a silicone whisk, maybe it
afterwards.
So with the metal, it keeps the consistency stronger, I guess.
So, our pot is where it needs to be. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! All right, now it's time to add tomatoes. Tomatoes have a high water content as well. So we're using it mostly for color because we're not doing red bell peppers. And then some people, they'll cut corners and they'll use like Rotel, things like that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Make it your own. Make it your own. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take some lemon. See these lemon wheels? I'm gonna take about 2 of them. And put it in. Who's calling? Somebody calling me?
Oh, same here.
Brandy, I can't call you right now. So we're only putting this in there because we're gonna make it with our shrimp. Just get that citrusy flavor, okay? Goes right on in. Now mind you, these are already seasoned. And now you're going to undercook these. We're only gonna cook these for about 3 minutes, okay? And for those who are just joining us, we are undercooking them because they're gonna have to go into the oven. Okay, and they're going to continue to cook. So, you don't want overcooked shrimp. Okay? We'll stir this around. How am I doing, Chef? Am I giving any wrong information? And I hope no one gets a seed and bites into it and And if you do, my bad. Okay, so we're gonna let this just sit where it needs to. They're not even pink yet. Now, the red sauce. A lot of people, this is a piece of lemon. Sorry. Some people use the salsa verde, some people use the red sauce. It's all a preference, okay? Some people like that tang of that tomatillo, which is absolutely divine. Say it again. A gifted membership is when one of our subscribers prepay for someone else's membership. So Tammy Faith did that yet again tonight. So we thank you, Tammy Faith. So in an effort to get that membership, it is not our choice on who gets that membership. The membership is based on your interaction on our
Hey, everybody, welcome in.
So,
we're live on tour watching
interact,
Sabrina and Vaughn
YouTube will choose you to get that free membership. That free, I said it right, free membership. So make sure you guys interact with us. Make sure you guys come to our page and salt and pepper. Good though. Yum. The vegetables aren't totally soft yet, but that's a good thing because it's going to go back into the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes, okay? Right now it's on 350. It really needs to be on 375s. But I'm not sure why 350 is that go-to. It is not always the right thing to do, people. Just because your oven starts you at 350 does not mean you stay there. 375. Huh? I'll turn it up, baby. I'm right here. Here we go. So I'm going to start by taking some of my red sauce. And for those people who use, I don't even think I need that chicken broth. Oh, I was going to make a fresh sauce. I decided not to. For everybody who makes lasagna, you will know and understand this. Put your sauce on the bottom. It makes it easier for you to take out your items and it won't stick to the bottom. And you guys know me, and I do not use cooking sprays. I will not put butane in my food for my family because that's what's in there. Okay. Now, and some people, put this right here. Some people, okay, I understand that this is not done, everybody, but it's done. Okay. And I'm gonna take these lemons out. Sorry for using my hands. Now, one of the things I'm gonna do with my shrimp though, I'm gonna take, I need a regular spoon. No, regular spoon. You fix that? I like a creamy element, okay? So I'm gonna take half of this cream cheese that I've been sitting out.
Okay.
And this is chive onion. Just to give it a little extra something, just a little extra pep, a little extra like what, little hey in your system. We're just gonna let this melt, and then we're gonna
now hey with your system, Lord Jesus.
It flew over there. But I'm gonna say this now. In traditional enchiladas, a lot of people they will go ahead and par fry. I guess that's the best way to say it. But it's not to fry it, it's just to make it more pliable. Some people have it directly from the package. I'm doing it directly from the package. What you can also do is this. You can just put it on a plate, have a paper towel on the bottom of the plate, wet it, put your tortillas on there, and then you put another wet tortilla on there. Keep it wet, keep it pliable. But this is fine. If you want to just take it from here, this is fine. And I am using white corn tortillas. And these are super soft. Now, let me tell you the difference between the the corn tortilla and the flour tortilla. Corn tortillas are gluten-free. If you're on the gluten-free diet, corn tortillas, great substitute for bread, if that's what you're trying to do in your life. I'm only trying to do that for my life tonight. I like food. Okay? Now, with that being said, I'm gonna give this a nice little stir. Von's gonna clean up my cutting board because I need that to help roll the stuff. But this is, oh my gosh, this is nice. Mike, look at this. Look at this. I almost want to put just a little bit more cream cheese in here. Because it looks very, Mike, come look at this. Come look at that. More cream cheese or no? Look at that. It's nice and creamy. A little bit more? Okay. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I enjoy food so much, and food apparently likes me too. That's where we bump heads, because we like each other too much. Right, new spoon. I'm just gonna pour the rest of it in here. So
I think she's pouring out more cream cheese.
According to your tastes, you can add the whole tub or half, okay? It's according to your personal tastes, okay? Von's gonna clean up this board.
What about these two lemons?
I took those out of the pot. Yes. Yes, sir. That's the way you put. Okay. So I'm gonna stir this up because that cream cheese just does something, guys. It really, really does. It kicks it up a notch. And the good thing is we didn't add a lot of salt to this or our beef. Look, this is what we're doing now. Look, we stir both pots at the same time. So that's how you, sometimes it's just how you got to do it. Now, I normally would drain my beef,
right?
But I'm going to add just a little bit of chili powder to that. And that chili powder, yeah. And that chili powder, if you notice, like when you make tacos and stuff, and you add your taco seasoning and stuff, that it forms more of a gravy. So I don't want, quote unquote, a gravy, but I do want some of this oil soaked up. I'm turning this off because it's gonna get too done. Excuse me, baby. I gotta take some of the oil off. That's a lot of oil.
Happy Monday to you.
Boom. Just a bit, just a smidge. Okay, a little bit of this chili seasoning. And some people use like the chili, like a shaker thing like this with the chili. I could use the taco sauce, but I want to give this a different flavor than my shrimp. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the corner off of that. And we're not doing the whole thing because we don't want it salty. That's why we did not add salt.
Right.
Okay. We will stir this up. Smells really good. And some people use cumin. I don't use cumin in mine because I don't like the flavor.
It really does depend on your spice level. I mean, there's this thing called tarragon.
It's
like a chili powder.
There
you go. So
I'm surprised you missed that.
Cumin. I don't like the taste.
I'm so surprised you missed that one.
Well, you know, sometimes it takes me a second. I was not prepared today, though, babe. Okay, so that's done very nicely. Very, very nice. Okay, so all of our insides are done. Gotcha. All of our insides are done. I'm just waiting for Vaughn to finish cleaning this off so we can. So we can start rolling. They see me rolling. Yes, you can roll the corn tortilla if I make them small. And I'm gonna tell you another something. When I go to I'm sorry. When I go to the store, not just taking my on purpose. When I go to the store, when I go to the Mexican restaurants, they don't give you those big old sized enchiladas that people make at home. So I'm making small ones here too. Cheese. That's how you know I'm from Maryland. Cheese. Yeah, tell me when. Okay. All right, guys. All right, our cheers. You got it? It's all right. We're going over to White Tea, so we will see you guys there. And we'll continue the conversation. We have a lot to talk about. So go ahead and go over to YouTube, and we'll see you guys in just a minute. Bye-bye. Okay, thank you guys for your badges,
sauces, and soup,
and everything else. Thanks to our members, thanks to our subscribers, and our guests. But guess what? It's time to roll. You see me rolling. Babe, are you eating the food?
I'm tasting.
No.
Lord.
Oh, okay. I'll say you're eating and you go and tasting. That's fine, dear. Okay.
Eating plates, spoon. Nothing but taste.
All right, so I'm going to start. I need some more. No, I don't. I'm going to start with my shrimp. Okay. They're all hot, so it's fine. Now, again, like I was telling you guys, some people they dip the whole tortilla in their sauce. That is not what we're. That's not what we're doing here. Okay. So we're gonna take our sauce.
Yes, you gotta make sure it tastes good in order for you to eat it.
So you want to use maybe about half of it. Okay. You want to use about half, maybe a third. Okay. Now, move all of this. Move, boo. Get out the way. Move, boo.
If it don't taste good, you're not gonna eat it. I understand.
Please. It's in the pantry. Or maybe it's not in the pantry. Okay. So like I said, we're gonna use these direct. Just need some more room. I need some more counter space, Lord. I found you, Miss New Booty. And we're gonna take a little bit of our sauce. Let's put it on there. I need a thing. This is fine. And we're not gonna put too much on there. We'll put give me another spoon, because that's not gonna work. A spoon, like the black spoon, the black round spoon. Y'all, it smells so good. Oh my goodness. Give me 2 spoons. I want the chef to taste the spoon. No, that's not the spoon. I don't want the chef to taste the spoon. I want the chef to taste the shrimp. No, give me a plastic spoon for chef. I found you, Miss New Booty. Okay, so we'll take this and I'm gonna put that on the side like that. And then I'm gonna take my cheese. You know
That part.
Take my cheese. Now, mind you, cheese is gonna go on the top. And we're gonna take this, we're gonna roll these real tight. And that's what, like a lot of people when they that's the problem. That's why they fry them. See this? See this right here? See how that fell apart? See that? That's why you do it. So Vaughn, go ahead and eat that, because I know that's what you're gonna do. You're a horrible thing. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. I thought I could skip the process, but I can't. Sometimes you can't skip it. Huh? Yeah, but yes, you can, but you have to. You got to follow the process. You just there's no way around it. You just got to do it. No, I'm not wasting it. Excuse me, baby. Excuse me. Yeah, and they don't know. You got to. Well, it is, but it's not. You're gonna eat the shrimp when it's not cooked. I gave it to you. Okay. All right, y'all. But that, you know what? That's the great part of what we do, because it's trial and error. Huh?
It's gonna be better than that.
Mm-hmm. You clean this off there? Yeah. So that's why.
Yes, eating good as he should.
Use cooking oil, not olive oil. You don't need a lot. I got this from Sam's. It's just a little bit of vegetable oil. Some people use avocado oil. But people do what they want to do, however they cook. So, we just want to do it real quick. Just real quick, y'all. Right, Chef? So it can roll, right, Chef?
So that wasn't.
Well, no, because the tortillas have to be able to roll. That's why it's done that way. Let me dry that up too.
We're still live on tour, y'all. We're just rocking and rolling.
While he dries that off, I'm gonna dry out my pot so it won't pop, 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 pop. And then,
I love macadamia oil or grapeseed oil. Okay. Now, I've heard of grapeseed oil.
And you hurt yourself
before.
You go poof all over the place.
Macadamia oil, that might be more of a specialty oil.
It's okay. I did it on purpose, dear. Got a little oil. Just a smidge. You don't need a lot. Maybe just enough to cover your tortillas and get them out. It's fine. It's fine. It's not gonna hurt your feelings. So we need about 3 minutes. Actually, I'm gonna put this on this eye because this eye actually cooks faster. Everybody has their favorite eye when they're cooking. That's my favorite. Boom. It's just gonna take 2 minutes, guys. I para to the mix. Okay?
Right.
No, you don't. Well, you not fry them because you don't want them to bubble up. Yeah, but it just makes them more pliable and ready to roll.
Why not olive oil?
Because it has a high burn content. I don't want that to happen, and I don't want that olive oil taste. Yeah, yeah. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.
It's more expensive, but it's healthier than the other oils. Okay.
So while we're waiting, it's so hard waiting. Remember that song? I don't know. Waiting for the stars to fall. Want to carry your heart into my arms. It's where you belong in my arms, baby. Yeah. Those 80s. It's not. It's not the same. I'm sorry it's taking so long. I should have done.
It takes what it takes. Why do you apologize?
You take what it takes.
Yeah, I do.
What does it take to make? That was a Braxton song.
Hey, Nicole Bullard. Carla. Sierra, double A. What's up?
You do it for about 10 seconds on each side, but this is not hot enough. The last thing you want is something oily. We're not doing that.
No, the spray dish detergent, it's a little better than that forced squeeze stuff. But if you pull that too much, it's going to give you a full spray, even if you don't pull the trigger back all the way. So it's better. I still prefer the one where I can pour it myself, but somebody never buys it. Imagine that.
Almost done, guys. I'm almost ready. This is my fault.
Watching
I thought I could cut a corner.
how good.
That's when you know you cannot cut the corner.
Good and
you cannot cut the corner.
Them have it. Absolutely.
Or the corner will cut you.
So Oak Park, Illinois. Where's live in Schaumburg?
You used to live where?
Schaumburg.
Schaumburg.
Schaumburg, Illinois.
Tammy Faith, thank you.
Yo, that's chef.
Good Lord.
What chef didn't come and taste it?
You didn't tell her to.
Uh-huh.
You didn't.
Chef, can you come and taste my shrimp?
You would have. That's what's good right there. Yeah.
Introduce yourself, chef.
Yes, you have to.
Come on.
All right.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I am Kiana Baker, and I was the director of culinary education.
Okay, now.
Be here.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Hey,
taste the shrimp.
Ooh, let's
Make sure you get the shrimp.
Oh Lord! Oh yeah, she a chef. I see the hips, child. I see the hips.
Yes. Can you see her?
You can see
my
her.
last one. I don't do that.
Tell the truth.
Be honest.
Oh, I am. Nice and creamy. I can taste the lemon. Oh, this is delicious. Delicious. I get a 10. Thank you.
Should have tasted the broken one even better.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You'll be back for the finished product.
Let's step back, y'all.
And Antoine.
Okay, so we're gonna put this as long as it has a little bubbles around it, guys, that's how you know it's doing what it needs to do.
Does she do private sessions at all? I need to stop. I wait.
So like 3 to 5 seconds each side. See these little bubbles around it? The bubbles. So just 3 to 5 seconds on each side because we don't want it to bubble up. Okay. Excess oil. 3 to 5 seconds. 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Flip it over because we're not trying to cook it. We're not trying to cook it. We're just trying to make it pliable. Okay, so it doesn't fall apart. Other way. What y'all whispering? What y'all whispering about, Mike? Y'all talking about me? I'm telling you, if you don't like it, tell me. That doesn't hurt my feelings. Because I say when I don't like it. I'm like, this is not good. Babe, we have people who gave to the show. Can you please shout them out?
Tammy Faith, of course. That's Vaughn Beauty.
2 people in the building here. We're just watching Trina and Vaughn cook shrimp and beef enchiladas. There was a beautiful chef that just came in.
And call
Don't call that. Don't call that.
and call Brandy because she called me, but I couldn't answer the phone. Did you call Brandy? Oh, hey, Brand. My friends are here from Chateau Illinois, and I love them very much. Wait, Tawanda's calling me on my phone, babe. Tawanda's calling me.
So what do you want me to do?
Answer her. But not on live.
Mike, do my mic. Hello. Hey, no, we're still on.
So I'm gonna make about 10, 15 of these guys just to show you guys how to do it. And then I'm going to go off screen. Don't put your mic on.
So I think she said she's gonna make 10 to 15 enchiladas.
Okay. Got a few more of these to do. And this is just to make them pliable, guys. 3 to 5 seconds, so we can roll them up real nice. You see me rolling. So it's comment and question time while we do this. Vaughn, go ahead and answer the comments and the questions.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. No, we still haven't figured out how to get our coins. Yeah, they keep it. I mean, both of us actually had money in YouTube for some years, and it's still there. So we'll figure it out eventually.
Babe, talk to them about Radiant.
Thank you, dear.
Mm-hmm.
If you follow her, you saw the announcement, the post video regarding Radiant TV. The new platform, streaming platform that is alive in your app store, phone, tablet, Roku. All of you need to pay attention to it. Anyone who fancies themselves a content creator, or if you are a content creator, if you make movies, if you are a producer, if you just know people, those of you in the business will understand this. Radiant has pledged to pay the highest CPM, the cost per melee in the business, and they do.
But that's between y'all and y'all contract.
That's, yeah. If you find the right conduit to it, you can make a good chunk of money. But you're looking at more than quadruple the CPM, or cost per view, or cost per 1,000, or cost per 10,000 views that you would on any other platform. If you guys contact me, I'll have a private conversation. I'm just not going to say it out loud, but it's Radiant TV. Go to your app store and look at it. We did have a slight glitch with her page. It should be up either tomorrow or Wednesday, but it's coming.
This week.
Yeah, it was up, but then it had to take
Radiant
it down.
This week.
Yeah, it's this week. Yeah, but think of it as a cross between HBO Max, Warner Brother Records, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, and it also has a component for gaming, for like an Xbox. All of those things are available now. A wide range of
Radiant TV
content. Mike Tyson has a channel on there. Eddie Griffin does. Dame Dash does. Yaki Awakening.
Radiant TV.
Guy out of my hometown, St. Louis, who is like the second coming of Dr. Baby. That's what we call him. They even have a channel on there of people crocheting, like making blankets and stuff like that. Their movies.
So whatever your passion is.
Yeah, anything. It's there. Ever expanding. Just keep an eye out. Her channel is Braxton Television. Or
BTV.
Or BTV for short. Can I finish?
Mm-hmm.
You told me do it. Let me do it. BTV. And I think you're going to be pleased with what you find. But if you, like I said, if you think that you have content and you'd like to be compensated fairly for it, look it up. And contact me. She didn't check me all that often. Contact me, and I'll put you in contact with people.
You don't know what I'm checking.
Yeah, I do. If I send you messages, they're on purpose to see if you do.
Oh, well, you didn't. I'm your wife. Just tell me.
Anyway, so it's gonna be fun. Stay tuned.
Oh, Radiant. Okay.
All right, I'm ready to wrap.
Radiant TV. Okay.
No, I'm ready to wrap these up.
Oh, you mean Braxtons.
I mean, they didn't see the food yet.
Well, then, yeah. What's this? This cake.
What? I had to do the tortillas. I tried to skip it and I couldn't. I couldn't do it. I couldn't skip the step. I was trying to be lazy. That's what happens if you're a lazy cook. You're going to get lazy results with lazy food.
Lord.
My friends are here from Chateau Yvonne. Randy Ryan is here. And Stanley with a C. Jay Hendricks is here. Stanley. But a shout out to all of our other friends at Chateau. Hello to Michael. Hello to Amy. Hello to Kat. Sajid. You know you're fine.
I know she's not trying. Really?
Everybody coming in to see Sajid. He's married.
Is she trying to do yoga while she
We
cooking?
can cut off after, right? separate this.
Or she trying to tease with her thigh, Devon.
Yeah. So we can have, enough. Well, it's not enough because we have people here feed. Okay, so.
Use hold that leg for a good minute now.
So these have been just kind of flash, not fried, because you just want to make them pliable. Just want to make them pliable so you can roll them. Okay? So you can roll them. Oh, hey, and well, we're gonna put them in the oven anyway. Doesn't matter.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. So now I can put in my stuffing. Cheese. Where's my other glove? No glove, no love. No glove, no love. Now this should have been done already, but we didn't do the tortilla thing. Now see, look at that. See, now that I'm rolling it, it's not falling apart.
I think that's queso.
See that? You cannot skip the step. You can't do it. Don't do it. Lazy cook, lazy results. You're a tamale. We want all the sauce. We want all of it. We want all this delicious goodness. And I'm gonna be honest, for those people who complain about being on the show, please don't watch it, because we cook to order. Okay?
I cook to order.
Do real-time cooking. These are the results 15 minutes later. No, we do a homemade right here.
Now that is true. They do it in real time. I will say that they do it in real time.
Let me see. Do I need your negative comments? Let me think about it. No, I don't.
Not you. Just say it by 2 seconds. Move the pedal. You're right.
You know what, Vaughn? I'm not listening to you.
Oh Lord.
Just gonna fold it on up. Just fold it up. And these are the same size you get at the store. I moved it.
Just tell her that's moved.
Look now, y'all.
She really moved her body. Really happy.
I'm not fooling with y'all. Not today. Not today. I'll fool with you tomorrow. Okay? We're just gonna wrap them up. We're gonna take our time. And if you want to leave and come back, you go right on ahead. But this is how we're doing it today. Okay, pumpkins?
Not pumpkins.
Okay.
Trina's not having that Alvana at all.
In there. And I'm gonna tell you something. My brother Antoine Blakemore, that's my brother from another mother. He doesn't eat meat, but he's a pescatarian. And I was.
He did agree. Try an oxtail.
He did agree. I made oxtail last night, y'all. I'm always doing something that I'm just doing too much. I'm always cooking something. But why are you complaining, Mr. Eat Everything? You eat everything.
You said I was complaining. You said anything about complaining?
No, you said you always doing something.
Yeah, I was smiling when I said so.
I'm always doing something. I'm always doing something. Said I'm always doing something. I'm always doing something. If I'm gonna eat it, you never retreated. Now I'm stuck in the middle. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you all about my friend Stanley with a C. makes banana pudding cookies.
Oh.
And they're some of the best cookies I've ever had. Okay, this is life right here. And this is mine right here. The cookies are right here with me. These are the best cookies I've ever had in my life. In my life. In my life. What is that song?
Oh, my God.
Thank you. Can you put them with the rest of the tortillas?
No, where's that?
Right here in the plate in front of me. Your head was blocking them. Y'all, I have like maybe 8 more of these to make. Okay, and then we go into the beef.
They look good
at the same time. And we have other things to talk about. I was gonna make margaritas. Y'all think I can make margaritas?
Yes, big margaritas. Yes.
I was gonna make some banana margaritas, y'all.
Banana? Who makes a banana margarita?
And my mother would say, "How about that?"
I don't know about that.
Banana margaritas.
A banana
One margarita. That's the only part of the song I know.
I mean, I'll take a lemon lime.
That's a lot. I don't know that song. I know one margarita. 2 margaritas. I got heartburn.
Right.
One margarita, we gonna be taking turns. 2 margaritas, I'm gonna get the heartburn. And I gotta take medicine. It's not fun for anybody. What happened? Okay, so this pot is almost done. So I have maybe 4 more I can make. Frying leaves. Well, only you will be eating them. Like I can't. Okay, almost done with this. Bon's gonna clean it off. Then I'm gonna do beef. See, it doesn't take long. Hey, Brandy, come taste the inside. Yep. Hey, Vaughn, can you get a spoon for Brandy so she can taste the inside? No, not Dr. Brandy. This is Brandy Ryan. I could fit maybe one more. Yeah, I could fit one. You gotta taste the inside. Don't put your nose up at my food. I'm excited. You just put your nose up. What you bring? Mameli. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is my family. Well, forget it. Here, just eat that.
Okay, now who is this? Who was that?
Why you keep calling us Mr. and Mrs. and stuff? I go there, hey, Miss Trina. I'm like, she make me feel so old, Lord. Miss B is what you say, but you want to say this shit. Make me feel all old, make me feel all funny.
That's just her being respectful.
Make me feel all funny on the inside. Okay, one more.
She looks cute.
Yeah, I'm technically from Maryland, so that's technically the same.
She's from the South. I'm from here. She's from the South.
But she's not a Grady baby. She a North Side baby.
I am the North.
I
am on camera, yes. That's why I'm like looking back at you.
Okay. Oh, you've done this before.
Kind of.
Okay.
You never come
Don't
to
eat
this.
shrimp on top. I'm gonna put this right here on the top of it. We not wasting
You
anything.
make it look more fun. You gotta watch her sometimes. Yeah, you
don't have to watch me sometimes, Brandy.
You're right. All the time.
Lord Jesus.
All right. And so now with this, this is going to go over the top. Thanks. Putting that over the top.
Ooh, the queso.
I like a lot of sauce on mine. Some people like, stuff showing through on there. No, I like all the sauce. I like sauce it up. Sauce it up. Then we're going to take some cheese. Who put it on top. Now, after we do this, we're gonna add our scallions, we're gonna add our cilantro for color. But for right now, that's not what we're doing. But what we are gonna do is we are gonna put some of our Vaughn.
What I did?
It fell on the floor.
What is it?
Cheese. So we're gonna take some of these jalapenos. No, babe, there's a lot more cheese. Just gonna put some on the top. Just sporadically.
Jalapenos.
So that way, if you don't like it, you can take them right on off.
Shredded
I didn't put it
cheese
in the
on
mixer
top.
on purpose. Everyone does not like jalapenos. But I do.
Go in the oven. That'll melt the enchiladas.
Just going in the oven. Vaughn is gonna clean this off, and then I'm gonna do the beef ones. Here. Not a job, babe. It's the responsibility. Uh-oh. I left a thing in here.
In where? In what?
In the oven.
Oh, I left that on there.
You did?
I left it on the stove. Oh, that's gonna be hot.
Ain't no gonna be. Okay, so that's gonna go in 375, 25 minutes. Mm. 25 minutes. I have to wait because my cutting board is not clean. Well, Friday, guys, that's the last episode of Braxton Family Values for this.
Amen. The last episode for what?
Everyone is asking, is it our last episode of doing our clips and cocktails? It is for the show, but you just never know.
Oh Lord! Of course she's not gonna say it.
With Vaughn, I might want to talk about it later. So I'm just waiting for my cutting board to get clean.
I mean, you know what?
Yes, you're so good. Thank you so much. I can't wait for you to clean. I'm just so excited, baby. Cut it. Cut it.
Out.
Cut it.
You cut it out, what you need to do. You need a chance to clean this up. Quit making a big mess.
Well, you're making more of a mess with all this.
You put that there.
I didn't. I put the wet there. I put the wet there. I did not put the wet there.
You put that there. Put that spoon there. You just throw it right in the sink.
Hey, Stanley, did you call Nikki and Emily and see if they're coming over here? Would you mind? I can't use my phone right now.
You're not using this right.
Babe, you made them. You fried them.
Well, I was trying to clean up too.
That's going. That's.
I made a mistake.
I can't roll.
Well, I'll eat them. Don't worry about that. Well, I'm gonna fill it. Are you done with these?
Yes.
There you go.
I'm gonna move out of the way so Vaughn can.
been so long. I'm singing a song.
I don't know why it's freezing up so much, child.
Oh,
No, this is Anita Baker. You burning the oil.
Make yourself useful. Kind of business.
Huh?
That makes yourself useful. Kind of business.
I can't make myself useful because I can't roll the stuff. And for everyone who's asking how to become a member, just click the join button that's right beside the subscriber button. But after you click join, make sure you click subscriber as well. Okay, don't do one without the other. So do both. And it's right on the homepage. So to everyone who is a member, to everyone who subscribes, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys to all of our contributors. We really, really appreciate you guys. It does not go unused. We bought the groceries for it with it. So we're very, very excited. And I was gonna make margaritas, but if I can't even get a cutting board, I can't get a mixer either. But I want to take this time out to talk about Mr. Frankie Beverly, who was passed on, God rest his soul. Frankie Beverly and May, that was the first tour that we'd ever been on in our whole entire lives in like 1993. And we were on tour with my sister Toni, and we were on tour with my sister Toni. That was the first tour I'd ever been on in my life with my sister Toni. And I was 17 years old. I wasn't pregnant yet. I didn't have a baby yet when I was on tour with Frankie Beverly and Maze. And it was we saw the world. We saw the world. And then afterwards, the Braxtons, myself, Towanda, and Tamar at the time, and then my sister Tracy came when we went overseas. We literally hit almost every time. Thank you so much right there.
I've been all eight companies.
I don't like Bonnie anymore. See, he messed up my story. I don't like him anymore, Vaughn.
7.
You're not my husband anymore.
I didn't know
You
you
just
had
my
concerts
friend.
in Antarctica. That's all I was saying.
Oh, not your husband anymore. Oh my lord.
Last one.
Babe, move out of the way.
What?
Move, Vaughn. Get out the way.
You're making a mess.
Who is?
You.
You're making a mess. You.
Maybe blow your knee out.
I never played basketball like you did. I'm not blowing my knee out. Now. 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 Here we go. Got our beef.
Sure.
Beef.
The beef is cooked there.
It smells amazing, by the way. Up dog. What's that? What's up dog?
What's up, dog?
What is up dog? Damn. Vaughn always know how to try to treat
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. What's up, dog? I'm done. That's just dumb. Gotta deal with this. Hey, open that, please. What's up, dog? Like, really? I can't see. That's why, y'all. That's why. Oh, wow, that's a lot of beef on that one. That's pretty good. A little cheese. We're gonna roll her up. Y'all, that's why you cannot skip that step of making your tortillas pliable, because
It's gonna be all over the place. All night, fainting. But it's not though, because it's gonna faint.
Looks like it'd be harder to do. Not your body.
You know what, Vaughn?
Lord.
Al. Okay, Pumpkin? Don't make me call you Al today. You can call me Al. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Lord.
What they say? Shamley. No, they're not coming. We already knew that because Nikki. Yep, Nikki, I'm talking about you. Okay. These are going a little faster for some reason. Maybe my roll. Know your roll.
Oh, that's their salsa, probably.
Roll up because she's going a little faster now. They will. You made them crunchy.
I'm sorry.
And I'm gonna tell you, if something happens, they get a little crunchy. Guess what you can do? Put a little bit of cinnamon and sugar on there, a little bit of whipped cream. Got yourself a little tortilla. Yeah, just so you can eat the. Wait, don't pull it away. What you want me to do?
That's all I want.
Look now, see what you made me do? No, I didn't drain it more because that's where the flavor is. Now, how about that? You should have drained it more.
I hope you guys are enjoying the live. I'm here chilling. I'm literally laying in bed watching it along with y'all, so we're just enjoying each other's company. Glad to have y'all here.
Fried the darn tortillas. Okay, these aren't pretty. And that's look.
Right there. Go right there.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. Those are part of the ones.
You didn't know you did that on purpose so you can just eat them. That's what it is.
Washing dishes.
You were with an R. You were washing dishes.
That's how I say it. You have a lot of nerve with all the words you make up.
You're welcome.
Yes, I was washing dishes.
Okay, because I'm getting tired of rolling. I'm not gonna lie. One pan is enough. And no, I'm not. I'm just saying we did one pan or something else.
Four more to do.
What is 4 more to do?
No, you don't. Look at the tortillas. 4. 5.
Wait, where are the rest of the tortillas?
Right there.
No, the rest of them.
I cooked them all.
You cooked them all? The whole thing?
You cooked them all.
What's one of those tortillas right there?
Where? Oh, I missed the one.
Okay.
Then the cutting board.
You need to cook it. But I'm gonna tell you, if you have leftovers, there's nothing wrong with a quesadilla.
Nothing wrong
You know,
with
you can have a
quesadilla at
little
all. Are
beef
you kidding?
quesadilla. And I'm gonna tell
Are
you,
you kidding?
fajitas, not fajitas, Jesus. We're making enchiladas. They're great to
She
freeze.
said fajitas, Jesus.
And refrigerate, they freeze very well. Enchiladas.
The fajitas, Jesus, has arrived in Bethlehem.
That's why I have a hard time ordering Mexican food.
What's the difference between what?
I mean, it looks like a burrito.
Okay.
What's a tortilla? I mean, enchilada, and what's the other one?
There's so many.
That's why I have to have pictures.
Okay, we have two more. Hold on, dear. Okay, two more. Lots of cheese. Who doesn't like cheese? Everybody likes cheese. Everybody. Even if you can't have cheese, you like cheese. I need more cheese. It's in the fridge.
You need more cheese now?
Oh, okay.
No, that's a question.
I was about to say, they usually are done
Roll
by
it up
now.
real nice and tight.
Oh.
We're gonna put that right there. Now that one's already broken, but it's okay.
This one?
Yeah, that's great. That's fine. And we're gonna put sauce all over the top of it. And I'm gonna tell you another something that you can do for those who are gangster with their life. We're gonna take this beef mixture.
Well, wait, okay.
We're gonna put it on there. No, that I can't use it anymore.
What is it?
That was for the
The cheese?
that was for the shrimp. But if people like more sauce, we can warm it up and they can have it with their.
So just don't throw it out.
Yeah, don't do that. We are gonna take this. It's not that much cleanup. We did we put it in this to go. Okay. Go ahead, garlic, get all of it. Some people like to expose their tortillas. I don't. I like sauce, and then on top of it, I like sauce. So put a little bit more on there, just to cover them up. Now, mind you, in the traditional way, people dip their tortillas inside the sauce. That's not what I'm doing here. I'm doing it Trina way, because it's my house. It's my house, and I can cook how I want to.
Lord Jesus.
No. Sorry, babe. Cheese. I got the cheese on tap. I really love that cheese. No. Come on, cheese, you. Cheese.
Hey, all the team trying to welcome in. We've just been watching enchilada making all night.
A little bit of jalapeno. Yo. Not a lot. Everybody don't like it. And I would like to say for the record, I brought my vegetables from my husband ate the whole thing and didn't give me not one.
Glad to have you. We just been chilling.
My pickled cauliflower. Okay, please do.
There's one.
Right. Sir.
What, you don't know what I do? She never finishes food.
Yeah, but what she does is she's the one who made it for me. And then Oh my gosh, it smells so good, y'all. Oh my god, it smells. Oh my god, it smells really, really good. Okay, so Von's gonna go ahead and do the cleanup. That's my sous chef.
The sous chef, everybody. The sous chef.
I have something to do with the shrimp. Okay, it's raw. You want to eat the raw shrimp? No, I was just. You sushi in today? Okay. Okay, so as Von does this, so while Von does that, I'm gonna tell you guys about our tour with Frankie. And then our second tour after that was Luther Vandross, but well, that's a whole nother story for another time. But anyway, Frankie Beverly and Mays, it was such an amazing thing to watch because even after we did our set, a lot of times we would stay behind and just kind of watch his show because what people don't know is even if you have the same set, if you have the same music, it's still a different show every night, and it's based upon the crowd, you know what I mean? Because you have a new crowd every night. And it's just so much fun. It's so exhilarating. It's like you get your energy from the crowd. When you hear them, it's like you want to just hit it just a little bit harder with your dance. It's just like that kind of thing. And it's like you want to whip your hair back and forth just a little bit harder. Yeah. Like when you were in that and the crowd is going crazy, you do your little and they yell.
Trina is silly as all get out.
It doesn't make you want to play a little bit hard.
Von is like, why?
No, because you already just played hard as well. Man, Von.
Von is like, why? Why do I do it with woman? Why?
I don't ask him about his stuff because he was just so
She was like doing her arm movements to the sides and stuff with her hips, and Von's like, what?
But
why?
the hashtags, reasons I know I'm not alcoholic, because I can throw away alcohol. So, boom.
Why are you doing this?
So it's almost done, y'all. We have 8 more minutes, and I really feel like I need to make a margarita.
So you going back and forth?
I know. I'm teeter-tottering. I'm teeter-tottering.
Well, just make margarita, child.
Antoine's been quiet. He's not saying anything. And he's usually talking. He didn't say anything about no, because he has the shrimp is like, I made that for my boo, for my broski. So he doesn't have to taste anything. I'm waiting for him to taste everything. Antoine, you understand what I said, bro? Boom. Now, and this too. We unfortunately have to dump this if no one wants this on the top of their. But we have
8 more minutes,
we're gonna put sour cream on the top afterwards, and I'm gonna tell y'all I bought some avocado. And guess what happened was
Avocado.
they weren't ripe.
They weren't ripe avocados.
No, we can't use them.
You know the reason why they weren't ripe avocados is because you didn't go to the Mexican market. See, I was down in the Mexican market today
put them in the brown
in
bag.
Atlanta, Georgia.
On top of the refrigerator for 2 days.
I'm sorry.
But I will say this about your like, let's say you made some and they were too hard.
Man, that guy who came on Mel's Live still makes me laugh.
On there.
Still to this day.
Very good little snack for the chickadees. Okay? Very good. See that nice and crispy?
Nice and crispy.
Told you. Changes the taste. It's really good.
I think they're eating the tortilla. I think.
I said for the chickadees, for the children.
Oh, chickadees are bird baby. Sorry. Whatever you make it up to be today, son.
Well, honey is made from bees, but when people are married, they call each other honey.
What? That's what Vaughn was looking like. What?
That's absolutely true.
If I can say chickadee.
You do whatever you want, man.
Oh, no. when it's fried up like this, it tastes like the sweetness of the corn.
I try to tell you.
It pulls up the sweetness of it.
Now it's a discovery that she's eating one.
Child, this is who Trina is, child. Just random as all get out all the time. Don't make no damn sense.
Oh! That's what I found today. I'm gonna show y'all.
What you found today, child?
Sweet Hawaiian tortillas.
Oh, now those are good. I have to give her
I've never heard of this before in my life. Okay, Roger. Sweet Hawaiian.
That's sweet enough.
No,
yeah, those are good. Now you and let me tell you something. You can eat those by themselves. They are that good.
Oxtail street tacos with that sweet mixed with that oxtail.
Yeah, I tried to
A little
find
onion
Radiant
roast on
TV. I
there.
guess I'll have to message Vaughn about it.
Book just dropped. Drop the fork. I'm still waiting for Vaughn as my sous chef.
What are you waiting on for now?
Well, because it's not done.
So what are you waiting
What's not done though?
Clean it up.
Let's see.
You gotta clean
You
it
want to
up,
have a seat?
Take the camera.
but you missed it.
I can't even see the comments anymore.
Starting your life over again.
It's gonna take me too long to get there.
A little creative. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sure like you did. I was about to put my hand in there and clean it.
Don't do that.
Yeah, it's real hot.
You're hot. Oh, it's too hot. Too hot, baby. Better run for shelter. Better run for shade. It's too hot. What the background? Oh, it's too hot. Do it one more time.
Vaughn is not having this. He's not
Oh, it's too hot. Boom. Ow. Too hot, baby. Thanks. Say. That's all he needed to do. Was just incorporate himself. That was mine. No, it's been in your mouth. I don't know about this, man. I'm joking. Yes, I know. I don't think about this, man.
What was that all for?
You know, because I was gonna make homemade sauce.
But you were gonna make some chicken too.
Yes, because if you take, I'll be honest, y'all.
Wait.
Huh. I was just, I have this on. I was being, okay, so today, I was like, I'm gonna do it up. I'm gonna make some beef enchiladas. I'm gonna make some chicken enchiladas. I'm gonna make some shrimp enchiladas.
Oxtail tacos.
Yeah, I make street tacos before. And I said, I'm gonna make all that. I'm gonna make my own red sauce.
Braxtons are trouble.
And let me tell you, because all you really need is some chili sauce. The chili powder, some seasonings, a little bit of stock, a little bit of water, and the red sauce, the red enchilada sauce. It's so easy to make, but it's easier to use a can opener. So that's what I chose to do today. Okay, pumpkins. What? What?
Can y'all follow what she's saying?
Yes. I said I was gonna make my own sauce because it's easy to make, but it's easier to.
Vonsa, can y'all follow what she's saying? Yeah, she talking about how random ish. I don't.
And just put it in the dishwasher.
That's not gonna get this. Let me. You know what?
That's funny.
Yeah.
I'll take a break. No, that's the brand.
That's what they're for.
No. You don't know.
I'm not supposed to use the pot cleaner to clean the pot. Oh my gosh! I can't use the pot cleaner to clean the pot.
I use those for actual dishes, not this.
Oh, okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to myself.
No.
You don't clean pot, you smoke it. I'm sorry. That was quite extra of me to say that.
Oh, chef.
YouTube. I'm sorry, YouTube.
Come here, Chef.
I'm sorry,
Baker.
y'all. I'm sorry, but you did say pot and clean.
Come on in the room. I have a quick question for you. It's an amazing question. Not too. All right, so let me put my cranberry juice with lemonade. So, my question is this: you are a chef, and you taught chefery, right? Yeah. Chefery. That's my choice of words.
Is that a real word, chef?
I made it up.
Okay.
Today, I'm rolling it.
Oh wow, this looks amazing, doesn't it? Right? So my question is this: after the whole shutdown and everything else, a lot of the culinary schools shut down as well. My question is, do you think, and this is not to take business away from anyone, but it's a very real question because I thought about it for myself. Do you think it is, for an aspiring chef, do you think that it is a viable, do you think that online school is a viable alternative to chef school? Because I know me, I am an audio visual learner, and I like to have someone to talk to. I like to actually have someone look at my product, tell me this is right, you're not cutting this right, your fingers aren't curled in properly, blah blah blah. So what can people like me or other aspiring chefs, what can they do in an effort to look cheferized?
Cheferized. Well, I think it's like, so I think it's really like,
you missed the whole plate. You need to wash it. No, but this is a real question because I've looked online and I've searched for different opportunities. I mean, aside from going to France, I didn't see any opportunities except for something online to get my chef certificate or get my chef license or my chef, credentials.
I think a lot with the shutdown, we found different avenues, right?
Mm-hmm.
How can we teach? We can't be in person. There's nothing like being in front of somebody
Mm-hmm.
and learning. There's just nothing better than that, But also understand that once you did that, it opened up other avenues. How others can I teach people who can't come to the class, who can learn right from home. I think it's both ways. As long as you have somebody like your.
Yeah, so Trina does cooking every Monday night after
and
our
I'm
show.
talking people through it.
Right.
Learn. Just like by watching YouTube channels,
they'll learn. And I think that's a really good option. Start to follow people that you admire. A lot of people have some cooking shows. Some are good. Some will teach you more than others, right? But it's actually looking for those type of mentors that don't have to be in person, but even online.
And that's one of the reasons why Vaughn and I decided to do things differently. You know, you watch a lot of cooking shows, you watch a lot of cooking opportunities, whether it's on any social media. And, you know, they give you this lapsed time. 15 minutes later, this is what it is. But they don't show you, okay, it's going to take, what happens in those 15 minutes?
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And they just show you a finished product. And sometimes it's good, and sometimes it's not so good. Sometimes you mess up, sometimes you burn it. You know, there's so many different situations that can happen. But I think it's important, especially for us, to show those moments where it's not always perfect, where they didn't make it earlier, and then, hey, here it is. Nah, then somebody's like, oh, here it is. It didn't turn out that great. Because it happens to everybody. It happens to everyone. Everyone can't take an egg and then crack it with one hand. Everybody can't do that. Everybody doesn't have that. You understand what I'm saying? And even though it's a passion of mine, even though I love it, everything is still not going to be amazing every time. Even the best of chefs. I'm just a cook. But even the best of chefs, they make a mess up too. They burn the pound cake because I did last night. But and I had to throw it away. Because I mean, the rest of it was great, but then the top of it was. And I like to make the church lady, you know, pound cakes. It's kind of crumbly on the top. You got that little crust over the top. Yeah, but it wasn't crust. It was crusty. And it was. And I tried to cut that layer off, but it just didn't taste the same. It didn't have that texture that I wanted and needed, so I ended up throwing it away. But I buy flour like 10 and 25 pounds bag because I cook that much. I bake bread every week. So, but the thing is, that's why it's important for you guys that we do start to finish, so that you guys can see the whole entire process from start to finish.
I mean, sometimes you gotta pivot, right? We saw it here today. We're gonna roll. Okay, this is not rolling. What can I do? You want to follow somebody who's gonna show you that didn't quite work. Let's pivot, and this is how I make it work. And that's a good teacher. I'm not gonna say this is the finished product, but this is how I got to the finished product.
So, Chef Baker, what do you suggest to people who want to go to chef school and people who want to do that face-to-face? Do we have any options to do that?
There are options out there. If you want to go face-to-face, you have to find the right school and ask the right questions. You know, if your schedule is busy, what can work with you on that schedule? If you can't go every day, talk to them. Can I come
Tuesdays and Thursdays,
right,
Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, right?
At nighttime, how late do you close? You know, who can answer your questions? That's the biggest thing. And find somebody you can trust to answer your questions and talk you through those things. Hey, my yeast didn't rise. What did I do wrong? Where can I go? I followed everything online, but who can you talk to?
Right.
That's important.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for those people, if your bread doesn't rise, either your water was too hot or your yeast is old.
There you go.
So,
always get you every time. You know, and like you said, a lot of chefs aren't perfect. I mean, I've made many cakes, and I'm like, this is not right. I'm gonna throw it away. My husband's like, whoa, wait a minute.
He wants to eat the scrappy part that's still
good. Still good. So, and there's nothing like that. You got that far. But definitely reach out, go do your research. Do your research and then find yourself a mentor.
So it's not really a cooking.
You and Chef Nikki are my mentors now.
Okay.
Chef Nikki was supposed to be here tonight, and
so there's no title for the cooking show. It's just Trina Vaughn's cooking,
but she's
I guess.
Here too. So know, for us to all get together, all collab, it'll be absolutely amazing. And like I said, I'm a cook. I'm not a chef. And you guys are people that I would go to as mentors. You know what I mean? To help me. Hey, am I supposed to do this? Am I not supposed to do this? Why am I supposed to do this? Why am I not supposed to? That's important to me, to have the knowledge of why I should and shouldn't do something. And everybody don't want to know all the time. They just like, oh well, that's just what I do. No, there's a reason why.
Can you drop Chef Baker's name?
But what?
In the chat.
Quesadilla is a tortilla. You put
that and you're rolling that and you're gonna put that in the oven.
fat off of them, so you have to be careful where you're going. So, or green onion. So now they have that nice citrus
So
flavor.
there's the enchiladas there.
That's right there. That's right.
Beef. That's the beef. Where's the beef?
So that's the enchiladas.
No, don't do that. That's nasty.
I'll eat them. That's right there. That's your mark. That's your mark. Are you boxed in?
Come on, Stanley.
He doesn't want it. He wants the beef, he said.
You want the shrimp too?
No.
What's that green?
You don't like spicy food, understand. It depends for me, you know what I mean? Like if it's chicken or barbecue, I'm down for it, but
I'm just like
also
me.
too,
I like to
you
watch.
gotta keep your digestive system intact too, so. It's almost like a specialty occasion food. What's going on in the back? Trina Handling, Honor Von Handling, Trina. What's going on?
That's really good. It's good.
Boom. Come on, Brandy.
Hold on.
Chef, you're not gonna take.
I really am proud of Trina though.
No,
She's
no.
found her groove and she's happy to be happy, you know?
The color.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like that's like the chef's daughter for some odd reason?
Am I allowed to put sour cream?
Yes, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you want to put it?
Just right there is fine.
You better, they can't squeeze sour cream.
Well, you were squeezing it for everybody.
No, I didn't do it for Stanley.
Oh.
That's right. That's right.
I see why your brother went. Oh, let me do this before you done.
It's the dance moves for me.
What I got better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this say I respect everyone. However, semicolon. I gotta talk to the chef. Both. Chef gets both.
We're supposed to put these garlic things in.
Garlic what?
This is garlic. They're not.
Oh, well, I didn't know if anybody wanted some bread. Went to the show and you want some sour cream?
Please.
I got the napkin, dear.
You see what
Right. First, the shrimp. Oh. Delicious. Delicious. The shrimp is cooked perfectly in that. Oh, you can taste the lemon.
Mm-hmm.
You could definitely try this beef.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Chef Baker is
Nice
proud.
garlic in there. That just gives it a little extra. This is delicious.
Thank you, Chef.
This is delicious.
Thank you,
Got
Chef.
it, this.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you.
Jennifer!
It's real quiet back there.
Right, nobody's saying a word.
What you hear is 4 people in the plate.
Oh, just me? Oh, shit, I forgot.
Yep, bar chicks. Yep, bar chicks did come back.
Al?
I agree with that. Bar chicks definitely did come back. I don't think she's the reason why bar chicks went away.
Oh, girl, I was going to do it again. I get some cheese and stuff. What you say, Mike? Did you say something? You want some sour cream? You want sour cream then? Happy dance. I'm sorry, if you don't like it, tell me, because we would rather know than not. Okay, because if it's not good, we'd be like, if it's like jealous. But that's what we doing. That's what we did. Stanley, do you want some more? So thank you guys, thank our subscribers, thank our members, thank you guys for coming into our kitchen. We are going to sit, we're going to eat, we're going to drink, and we're going to be merry. We thank you guys for watching. We thank you for your subscriptions. We thank you for your contributions. We thank you for your badges. We will see you guys next Monday for the cooking on Monday. But for everyone else, we'll see you guys on Friday for the last episode of the Braxtons. See you soon.
Good job. Good job. Very nicely done. That was fun, wasn't it? Always fun to check on good people and having a good time. Hey, everybody, we were live on Twitter. I really do love the fact that, you know, we get to hang out with Braxton every Monday. You know, we do the review and then we watch Trina cook. It's really cool. So, but yes, that is our show. That's our show. I don't think she has a show name. Not that I know of now. I don't think she has a show name. I know she just does it every Monday. Literally right after we do the review. For a full hour, she comes on right after. So, but she should get a name for a show. But yeah. Did y'all enjoy tonight's show? I hope you did. I know it wasn't a lot of people here, but you know, I'm always, you know, cool with a quality audience, you know what I mean? Because we get to hang out and chill and, you know, just be free, you know? But yeah. You guys got anything else you want to talk about before we head off? Because I think I'm going to head off now because we've done a 3-hour show. Thank you so much. I always enjoy seeing different topics. And that's the fun part about this. You know what I mean? Is we can cover reality TV. We can cover entrepreneurship. We can cover, you know, real news. It's a little bit of everything. And we're not so stuck in a box. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know, I may cover the Stormy thing, I may not. Like, honestly, we all know who Stormy is. Like, why are we surprised that she's trying to fight Kyle when she should just do the right thing and pay him? Just pay him and move on. That's just me, though. I don't know. So, yeah. All right, y'all. Well, that is our show. Of course, tomorrow night I'll have a show for you all. I may do a deep dive show tomorrow night, or I may do another chill session where we just chill. I know that people really love the format shows, but I've come to realize that sometimes we just need to chill. You know what I mean? Just come on, don't talk about none. Just find one topic and then just whatever the chat wants to talk about, we just talk about, because it gets heavy in the streets. It really does. Good show this morning. I hate I wasn't able to hear from CEO Finance Queen today because I don't think she's ever hopped up on a panel before. So hopefully she'll pop up on another panel, child. I'll be live tomorrow. So we'll see. Yeah, she snuck up on me this morning. Yes, absolutely. Wishing everyone a blessed night. Stay safe and focused. Period. Absolutely. Let me get the Daily Motivator up for y'all, and then we will head on out. Fun show as always. Fun show. And like I said, I don't know if the Braxtons are coming back, y'all. If they do, I do hope that it's a more joyful season next season if they do come back. But hey, we'll see. I'm trying to get the Daily Motivator for y'all. There we go. Okay, got that up. And then here we go. Living in harmony. Never do things others can do and will do if there are things that others can't do or will not do. Amelia Earhart. It's time for the Daily Motivator for Monday, September 23rd, 2024. Living in There we go. Okay. Harmony does not mean everyone is in agreement. Harmony exists when no one is attempting to force his or her opinions on others. Harmony does not require everyone to be the same. Harmony thrives where people respect and tolerate differences that give so much richness to life. Harmony can't be achieved with brute force. Harmony prevails when every individual understands on his or her own terms that is the most effective way to live. Harmony does not come about through intimidation or scolding or treatments of punishment. Harmony is reached through understanding and cooperation. Harmony can't exist where people are interested only in what they can take. Harmony is built through a willingness to give. Harmony comes not by being weak or by surrendering one's most treasured principles or by the cowardly attempt at to control others. Harmony is the domain of those who are confident enough in their own lives to allow others to peacefully flourish. Let's talk about it. I push back a little bit on the fact of harmony thrives where people respect and tolerate differences that give so much richness to life. I think it's a difference between having differences of opinion and then just being an asshole because you have nothing else better to do with your life. I have to disagree on that just a little bit. So the first thing to living in harmony is recognizing that there are levels to harmony, and you can respectfully not be in harmony with other people, right? So that's the first thing I would say. The second thing I would say about living in harmony is that everybody has a mental capacity that can only take in so much. So if you are open-minded, then living in harmony is going to be amazing for you. But if you're closed-minded, then you live in destruction, right? You live in disjointedness. And finally, the third thing I would say about living in harmony. Harmony is the domain of those who are confident enough in their own lives to allow others to peacefully flourish. That's the thing. You have to allow yourself to be at peace with what you do. And if you can't be at peace with what you do, then maybe there's some broken piece in you that you need to work on. So, with that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say more important special, because you will always want a blessing. Trust you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Wise one thing, call yourself. It's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I spend time with you. You spend time with me. Hopefully, I spend time together. We're also be great together. And I always remember when we do radio, television, YouTube, live your best life, or just breaking down sisterhood and how, you know, whether you are a brother or a sister, it's always a struggle somehow. Make sure the replay is not just where you're watching, not just where you listen to it, but if you want to experience it again. I love you. I value you. I embrace you all. Always remember, when receive love, you gotta give it. When receive love, you gotta give it. When receive love, you gotta give it. Whatever obstacles you have overcome, whatever successes you have achieved upon this particular day, I am extremely proud of you. But no one else is proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, listen. Allow yourself to know that there is more out there for you. If you're chasing after anything and just showcasing your reflections, how can I put this? If you are trying to reflect on, no problem. Listen, we need some light today. You know what I mean? And that's why I try to do that. That's why we try to do. If you are creating lives based off of someone else's success, when you can't talk about your own success, that says everything about you not living in your harmony of who you are. Because, like I said, if you really are that big, then you will be talking about your own life. You would be making original content. And by the way, shout out to Tyler Perry. I think his parents named him right. And I thought Collins was a boy name. But then again, what do I know, child? I mean, it's 2024. There are people misgendering people all the time. But anyway, I'm just saying, child. I don't know. Y'all know I pontificate, when I'm loopy. Although I do, Tyler and Collins is boy names, I think. But that's neither here nor there. Hey, Howard Kama, welcome in. We're just about to end the show, my friend. How are you? Did you enjoy Mel's live, by the way? Hopefully you did. Like I said, 6-hour live, child. It was a lot of energy. It was a lot of energy. A lot of energy. So. But yeah, y'all, like I said, just focus on the positive. Keep moving forward and embrace your purpose. And like I said, if you see anybody hating on Melody, just know that they can't do what she can do. Because, I mean, really, to have a whole channel with your name on it where you can be creative as you want to be, what you want to talk about, to talk about somebody else, you do realize all they got to do is go over to 7avenuebeauty.net, get the products, and if it agrees with their soul and they like it, you do realize they're a repeat customer because of your hate, right? Y'all are so smart, though. Said no one ever. I'm just saying. Anyway, know what you do and do what you know. Never say one more special, because you are always more blessed. Trust you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Wise one thing, call yourself. It's another thing, be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. Hopefully, I spent time together. We're to be great together. I always remember we're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or just showcasing the fact of brokenness does not have to actually happen in life unless you make yourself broken. And yes, I know I'm doing the intro twice, child. That's how loopy I am. Can I do a show on Diddy? I definitely can do a show on Diddy. The Kim Porter book, I definitely want to do a separate live on that. I may do that Wednesday night, you know what I mean? Just because I need to do my research. As y'all won't know, I don't like doing a deep dive live unless I have all my links together, because we're not trying to be a toss away K. I have to pay $4 million. So but yes, I will definitely do a show on that for sure. Yes. Make sure the replay is not just for you watch it, not just for you listen to it, but for you want to experience it again. I love you, I value, I appreciate you all. Always remember, or receive love, you gotta give it, or receive love, you gotta give it, or receive love, you gotta give it. Whatever obstacles you have overcome, whatever successes you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, but if no one's as proud of you, be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, listen. If you really want to know if YouTube is positive, I suggest watching 2 or 3 shows of a content creator. Then watch 2 or 3 shows of another content creator. If you're feeling negative about the content you watch, you do realize you don't have to watch it, right? I mean, really, some of y'all are really in a mental hell that you don't have to be in. Just be honest with you. Try it sometime. You might be surprised at the peace that you might be able to reside in. With that being said, commercial break and fireworks are coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's coming, for the blessings on the way for you, me, all of us. As a society, as a people, as a culture, I feel the love, and I send it right back to you. Good night. Love you all. All the team in China, thank you. Divine Virtuous Woman, thank you. Hawa Karma, thank you so much for being here as well. Yes, it was a good time tonight. It was a good time. I will miss the Braxtons, but I do think they need a break. They need a break. You did your 8 episodes, just let it play out, and this was like a fall drop of reality TV, right? So they could probably come back maybe in April, and then they could go into the summer, right? So we could work with that, right? Okay. All right. Love you all. I will see you all tomorrow night at 6 p.m. I don't know what I'm going to do, but child, when it presents itself to me, we definitely will be here together. So one love, much love, all love. Love you all. See your finance queen. Love you too. And I hope you jump back on the panel. I hope you jump back on the virtual tour because I really want to hear your voices. But I feel you were probably going to talk about Melody. But really, knowing you're down for anything. So, of course, you're down for me. I'm down for you. We should be down together. But that's neither here nor there. Let me get out of here. See, this is what happens when you're looping. Good night, everybody. Commercial break and fireworks are coming your way next. Love you all. Good night. By the way, subscribe to All the Tea in China. I don't think she's went live yet, but when she does go live, let's all go over there and support her. For sure, and support all the good content creators that are actually doing good in the neighborhood. So just, if you ain't doing good in the neighborhood, I'm not telling people not to support you because I'm not that. I'm not a person that tells you where to go. But listen, if you ain't doing good in the neighborhood, God's taking care of you better than I can. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Good night.
All day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Ay, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up a little louder.
For Ramirez, Wingstop's triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop.
Welcome to the Paris Olympics. Look at my hot girl. Bonjour. And that is the Olympics hot girl style.
So it's a wing, fire-breathing, talking horse.
Duh.
Okay.
That is the Olympics.
Olympics?
Olympics. What are they not getting about this, right?
You are not going to get anywhere in life, spiritually or otherwise, until you get to that point where you don't give a damn what people think about you. As long as you worry about what other people think about you, you will be mediocre. It only matters what you believe about yourself. Believe in yourself as a successful person. Believe that you can and you will. But until you believe you can, you won't. You are...
When we start a project, we always start with story. That story is key. So we began with the story of the Waturi people. The myth of the Waturi people is that long ago, they set out on their outrigger canoes looking for a new home. There was a legend that said they could only find this new home with the help of this mini golden-finned fish called kanuku. And they searched across Pacifica and Polynesia, and they visited all these islands. They went to Bali and Tahiti and went as far as Rapa Nui, Easter Island. Along the way, they made friends, collected sort of the culture, and they sailed on and on and on, and they almost to the edge of the world. There, to their amazement, was Kanuku. And she turned to the people and said, "You are ready." Turned and swam away. They followed, and within a day, they caught sight of this smoking mountain on the horizon, which was Volcano Bay. And it was pristine, beautiful, lush, everything that they would want in a home. And that's the backstory that informs everything we do in our design. The idea here is to create the best experience. We know what our guests want. They want the thrill and excitement of our theme parks, but they also want a place where they can relax and chill out and feel pampered. Nobody wants to stand in line. And so we said, let's get rid of them. Nobody wants to carry rafts up a ride tower all the way to the top. So we said, let's do that for you. Exhilaration, excitement, and relaxation. That's what you're gonna get at Volcano Bay.
To the scene, it's 3 with the team, we ain't keeping it clean. Sipping hot, pinky out, you know what I mean? Sassy P dropping bombs, get ready to scream. Little Paulette, she in between, like the middle sister or the referee. Last but not least, we got Braylon Lee, he in the mix, taking us on a virtual spree. Love, laugh, talk, it's a whole new reality. Get ready for the vibes, cause this party's a masterpiece. That's right, it's 3 with the team. 3 with the team. And if they wanna be whoa, no, and if you wanna be whoa, no, and if you wanna be whoa, like a middle sister, and if you wanna be whoa, no. Hey, it's party time. Welcome to the scene. It's 3 with the T, and we ain't keeping it clean. Sipping hot, pinky out. You know what I mean? Sassy T dropping bombs, get ready to scream. Little Paulette, she in between, like the middle sister or the referee. Last but not least, we got Braylon Lee. He in the mix, taking us on a virtual spree. Love, laugh, talk, it's a whole new reality. Get ready for the vibes, cause this party's a masterpiece. That's right, it's 3 with the T. To the scene.
How's the gas?
I feel great. I love you, and I love you. And to show my love, guess what? On Tuesday, November 16th, I'm gonna give everybody everywhere free tacos.
You sure you want to do that?
Absolutely. You have good hair.
Get 2 of Jack's delicious classic tacos absolutely free when you come into Jack in the Box Tuesday, November 16th.
Ooh, that's a big tooth.
Get 2 free tacos Tuesday, November 16th at Jack in the Box.
Welcome to Copeland's.
Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big. Or if you like, too small. Copeland's. There's always something good.
Welcome to Copeland's.
Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big. Or if you like, too small. Copeland's. There's always something good.
Sweet boy and you, one loved you, and it was plain to see. You were my best I knew. God, you were found. I come from Memphis. Our son is your son. Welcome to the celebration. We all we got. I'll do that. Don't you leave here today for happiness. I want you to leave here with joy.
Things have been a little quiet around here. We've missed the fun. We've missed the excitement. We've missed the entertainment. We've missed the nightlife. But most of all, we've missed you. We're getting ready. Caesar's Rewards. We can't wait to welcome you back.
This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story. Fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment. Be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour. You inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch.
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you. More than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. Add hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in papers. The one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for. Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City.
This is the Motor City, and this is what we do.
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you, more than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. Add hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in papers, the one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for. Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City.
This is the Motor City, and this is what we do.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to puff that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money.
Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh, good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in. I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be here.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in. I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara,
Ginger.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is where our magic comes from?
They say if you dream a thing more than once,
Please, please, please.
it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.